10, Jua, welcome in. 10, congrats on first. And 10, thank you so much for the 8 months. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Noobs, thank you for the check-in as well. How are you all doing? Jua, can we get some shoutouts going for these two? Forgot it was Monday. It's all good. And thank you, Jua, for the 21 months. Begone, ads. I need to watch stream to mod well. Thank you so much, Jua, for the 21 months. Oh my gosh, we already hit a hype train. What the heck? And 10, congrats on the 3 streak. Could be lurking because gotta work on your studio. All good, no worries. Hope that the studio work goes well. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys. We're already halfway through a hype train level 1. What the heck? Yeah, of course, 10. Hope everyone is doing well. The ad is about to start right now-ish. Jua, I would assume you probably have a recap for the Genshin Archon quest. If not, it's totally okay. You're trying your first taste of real alcohol. Really? You've never had alcohol up until this point. What kind of alcohol are you trying? Back in a bit, but playing chess with BBT? Oh, nice. I don't want to take sides and pick favorites, but I hope you both do well. You know what? I'm going to be unbiased and say whoever's playing black, whoever is playing as black, I hope that they do a little extra well. How about that? You're winning? Nice, nice. We still have to play chess too at some point. You've had alcohol chocolates before, but those felt nothing. Oh, with those you felt nothing, so they don't count. I mean, I guess that kind of counts. Like, what you're saying, I guess that makes sense. But, what kind of... You're black? Hey, let's go! What should you tune your spare guitar to? Standard tuning, because drop D is a pain. Dub song, yes. Love the song, love Crossing Field. Noobs, I always am a fan of standard tuning. Then there's the one weird tuning that I can't remember what the song is. I think it's Tom Petty song that uses like a not standard tuning. It's either that or Iris. It might be Iris actually, by Goo Goo Dolls. One of those two, or maybe both of them, use a really weird tuning. Standard, can't go wrong with standard. Drop D, my friend, my drummer really likes, and I don't know why. It's useful in some cases, but I don't like it. The ad has not started? What the heck? Jua, did you do something with the ads? Because it says it's back to like 3-ish minutes now. Huh. Interesting. Iris is 12 string. Is it really? You know what? That's fair. I can see that. Trying a small bit of a dessert or a desert wine. No, a dessert wine today for your first real drink. It's meh. Probably enjoy it more if you mix it with something or added it to a dessert or something like that. Maybe. Also, oh, there, yeah, dessert. In between standard and drop C sharp. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to point to the door and tell you to get out. Why C sharp? What the heck? Someone who loves sweet things, love a white wine with Sprite. A white wine with Sprite sounds interesting. I have to try that. Wait, but 10... Oh, well, you said you don't like honey, but not because it's too sweet, because it's just the consistency of it. I love sweet things too. Why are we... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go just chatting if the ad's not gonna start. In your defense, you play punk. Okay, that's fair. I mean, plenty of punk songs are in standard tuning, though. No? Haven't touched the ads, but when stream started, had an ad right off the bat. Really? That's weird. Okay, well, the ad's gonna start again in a minute and a half, I guess. So, yeah. Are you trying the dessert wine by itself, or are you trying it paired with some food? Because maybe, I don't know about dessert wine specifically, but a lot of wines typically go better with pairings, and it has to be the right wine or even just any alcohol. It has to be the right type with the right pairing. Trying it by itself just after dinner. Yeah, maybe try it paired with something that might enhance the flavor. It's only kind of because the taste, not the sweetness. But is the sweetness not the taste? I thought it was the consistency. I thought it was the viscosity of it. Not gonna lie. But okay, so yeah, like 45 seconds apparently. Can I? You know, I'm just gonna hit the run ad now to try and get out of the way. That's really weird. It was hung on ad starting soon, and then it like went up to like 3 minutes. All right, there we go. We forced the ad, so a minute and a half. Alrighty. Just makes you gag. Huge sweet tooth though. Hey, let's go, sweet tooth gang. Man, on Saturdays there's a donut shop near me that sells vegan donuts. A lot they sell vegan donuts normally, but they're typically cake donuts. On Saturdays, they have instead of just one tray of vegan donuts, the whole column is vegan donuts and different types and not cake donuts, like just regular donuts. And I didn't get any. I haven't gotten any in a while. I want to get some though. Uh Maybe this weekend, which is it's a ways away. But it's worth the wait. Love donuts? Heck yeah. I love donuts. I I missed a lot of desserts when I found out about my allergies. So there's a lot of things I cannot have. I'm so happy to find vegan alternatives. And donuts is one thing that makes me so happy that I found an alternative for. We love donuts, yes. Welcome in, Sonic. How you doing? Thank you for the check-in. Jewel, can I get a shout out for Sonic as well, please? Um Oh, 10, you play guitar? Ooh. How long do you well yeah, do you still play, I guess? Uh Type summary right here. You met Varka and got the iridescent moon marrow for Arlecchino. Also, never started looking into Rare's past. That's all we need to know. Alright, perfect. And thank you for the shout out to Sonic. Sonic, how is the grind going? For wait, have you hit affiliate yet? I'm checking to see. Okay, you have hit affiliate. Yeah, that must have been a while ago. I just forgot. I was like, I thought he did, but I just could not remember. But yeah, how's the grind for Legend going? Let's also go ahead and jump into the game. We have to do some commissions and then uh our conquest. Or no, commissions, anecdotes if there are any, and then our conquest. Also, I should burn my resin now too. I need to absolutely make sure I do not miss any more days because I have this week and then 2 more weeks. Yeah, so I have, and there are only 27 days, so I guess I could miss one more week, but I'm not going to. We're not going to miss one more week. The song sounds familiar. This is where's the song from? It's an intro. It's definitely an anime intro. I'm gonna look it up real quick because I would like to know as well. Kisan Kenshi Yonezu. This is the intro to possibly My Hero Academia. Let's see. Yeah, you're all saying, yeah, I think so too. That's what it looks like it's coming up as. You're on your last week. Hey, let's go. Uh, you're like 30 minutes away from you. So close to need 2 more rank ups. Ooh, nice. You're so close. Let's see. All right. Why are your messages not responding? I don't know. Try refreshing the page, maybe. Alrighty. So yeah, we're going to not miss one more week. We're going to make sure that we're good about getting all of the stuff this week, next week, and then the last week, and we'll have our Wanderer Con. We could also, you know what? I don't want to change. I don't want to change the Wanderer Con, but I do want to look. I do want to look around a little bit. We could get a Hotel Con. I have a friend who wants to get a Hotel Con, who messaged me the other day to make sure, like, just to have me check their progress to make sure they weren't gonna miss anything. It's like, if you don't miss a single week, if you don't miss anything, then yes, you'll still be able to get it. We could see C6D look so easy, but I'm not gonna do it that way. I'm gonna let it happen whenever it happens. What's a C1 Ganyu do, I wonder? I want to see C1 Ganyu and a C2 Hutao. I want to see what they do.
Leave it to me.
C1 Ganyu. Welcome in, Miko. Grabbed your first Miko constellation. Hey, nice, nice. You also wanted the Hutao con? Are you on track to get it? I don't remember. Wait, you said... No, wait, that was Noobs that said that. No, that was 10 that said that. Going Wander, same. Yeah, no kidding. Guard your first Miko con. Nice, nice. Miko, I hope the stream goes well. Your Kuching is C5? Are you gonna C6 your Kuching that way, or are you gonna just let it happen? Thank you for the lurk, Miko. And thank you for the shout out for Miko as well. But a week is only 5 days. That's not what I said. It's not what I said. No, but Sonic, see, the thing is, like, you're the Hutao main, though. Like, sure, you could get the easy C6 Kuching, but the Hutao con, because who knows when she's going to rerun again, you know? You could technically get a C6 Kuching from just a bad, like, 50-50 loss, you know? Then you grab Miko, and Miko immediately shows up. Oh, that's awesome. So it would be in and out. VBT is taking forever to make decisions. No worries, no worries. Alright, let's see. Dew Drinker. Decrease opponent's cryo res. Oh, okay. Ooh, that'd be useful. And then what do we say? C2 Hutao. Increases Blood Blossom damage by an amount equal to 10% of her max HP at the time the effect is applied. Ooh, okay. So a snapshotting skill. And then Spirit Soother, which is what? Her burst? Yes. So her burst will also apply Blood Blossom. That's actually not... That's not a bad con. Oh, man. But I'm already, like, dead set on the C6 Wanderer.
I didn't quite catch your request.
I can't. Like, I could. Could I? I could. Hey, Yehoda. Okay, we're gonna see Yehoda after the commissions. Or, we're in the area. We're in the area. We can say hi, I guess. Right?
The wind rises.
Staying on the Hutao path. True. True and real. Good luck, soldier. I found your resolve once again? Heck yeah. We must stand strong.
Busted.
The wind knows.
And you know, it's actually... Now I'm kind of torn between these two. Let me look at Wanderer's next con and see what it does. Because, you know, maybe... He's already in really good shape. So, what's a C3 Wanderer do? It's a skill increase. So, increases by 3. He's already triple crowned. Oh, yeah, that's how many Wanderer cons I have, 10. So we're on C2. We could get a C3 for the skill increase. Or talent increase, rather, because that's, Kilgan, 5 ceremonial plays, is actually his burst. Okay. It's a level 13 burst. That's good. I think the Hutao one might be better though. Reminder, this will not be our only chance at free constellation. Be ready for the event to run again. You cannot get the same character twice. Okay. Do we know how soon the next one will be? I'm sure there's going to be quite a period in between. Caesar on right here. You got this though, 10. It's okay. You'll get your C1. You'll get your C1 soon. Nova, welcome in. How you doing? It's been a little bit. Hope you're doing well. Going for Tartag next? Interesting. Not too many people play Tartaglia anymore. Oop. Okay, let's go say... You know what? No, let's do our commissions. We'll come back and say hi to Yehoda so we can have in-game music. Alright, no honor among thieves. Oh, we've got another one. Cool. I like when they're next to each other. I hope it's the bullet one. I think so. Yeah, that's the bullet one.
Another test.
Quiet.
I did that wrong. Whoop, it's fine.
Leave it all to me.
Oh, well, you know what? That works. It's fine. Right, next. Nova, thank you for the hydrate.
Too slow.
You do. Yes, you do. Been a while. Glad to see you well, Senior Eye. Yes, definitely. How have things been going with you, Nova? It was your first 5-star, actually. Oh, wait. I think you mentioned that before, actually. Do you still, like, ever take him out of the box to fight? Or even just to do anything? Because I was super determined to get some C6s. Not some C6s. Some 5-stars. And I some of them are half built, some of them are kind of built, but I just don't really bring them out. Like, we've got Yaimiko. I really want to get Yaimiko. I got, I think, is this Albedo C1? No, okay, I don't know why I thought he was C1. But there were some characters I went for, and I was like, oh, I want that character. I you know, they're so cool, and I just don't use them. I'm glad that we have Stygian. Not Stygian. Well, okay, Stygian 2, but what's the one? Theater. I'm glad we have Theater, because it gives me a reason to actually build some more of the characters and use them some, you know, a bit more than I had been. He's got a Wanderer upgrade for his Goblet? Yo, let's go! Feel free to drop your UID or your build or anything in the server or here. I'd love to check it out. Actually, you know what? Is it on? I think we're friends on here. Yeah, let me see. Do you have him? Let's see. You said Goblet? Yo, that's some good crit rate, crit damage. Nice, nice. And he's on a C4. I'm getting so mixed up with my terms today. He's on a 4-piece set. Nice. Usually for pyro enemies? Valid. That makes sense. Googled it. You should get approximately 4 constellations per year if the internet didn't lie to you. I hope the internet didn't lie. I would love to. Okay, let's see. Which 4 are we choosing then? Which 4 are we choosing, guys? We've got Wanderer. Hu Tao is immediately going to be next. Maybe Ganyu. I do use Ganyu a lot still. More than the rest of them. I don't want to get a standard one, because the standards, you can basically get them whenever. Your chances of getting those are higher than, you know, whatever. So I'm going to save the standards. Otherwise I would go for a Diluc and a Kuching. I'm still surprised we have a C4 gene. I don't know when that happened. We didn't have a gene for the longest time, and we all of a sudden got C4. He is quite a hat now. Nice. Quite a hat indeed. What's his name? What's the Spanish version of hat guy? Don Sombrero. Don Sombrero. Also, for some reason, you've been in some Fontaine nostalgia, and so you want to build Linny. He was your first character you really wanted. I have a Linny, and I'm surprised that I do. He's cool as a character. As a, you know, like as a team unit, I was a little underwhelmed. So I was really surprised that I decided to actively pull for him. And I think I think I have his bow, actually. I'd have to check. But I'm surprised. Like, sometimes I look through my list of characters and I see Linny, and I'm like, oh, right, I have Linny. No, do not know if the character roster will remain the same. Oh, fair. That's valid. That's a good point. If... Do we have to choose now? Man. Hu Tao's... we still have time. We still have time to change mine last minute, just in case. The character roster will most likely change. Therefore, do not know if people on the event will leave or if we will only get new options added and keep the old list. That's rough. I hope it's, like, at least, you know, some of the same characters, because I don't want to go through this with, like, a whole other roster where the majority of them are locked, you know? And Fungal Glitter, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Welcome in. Thank you for the check-in. How's things been going? It's really up to speculation. Yeah, you're probably right. It's most likely going to change because there are other characters. There aren't just these however many. Like, there's like 110 characters now. So should change just by the nature of wanting people to see new options, right? All right, let's see. So let's do this one. If cramps, but other than that, you're okay. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. Yeah, cramps are no fun. I thought I would have like leg cramps or like be like sore today because I did a little running yesterday. Not planned. But a friend and I ran to his truck because it was parked kind of far away. We just went to get to the truck, and we were both so winded. But I'm surprised that it didn't hit me the day, the day after. Yeah. Oh no, I totally get it. No worries. I understood. You didn't have to explain, but it's okay. I still hope that you feel, physically better soon. All things considered. Yeah, of course. Alright, Build a Constellation Selector is more for characters that have the least amount of popularity in the whole player base. At least that's what you think. See, I kind of agree, but I also feel like some of these characters are not, small. Like, they're not low picks. Some of them... So, okay, some of them are. Granted, yes. But Hu Tao being a low pick would kind of surprise me. Sure, people don't really like Dia. Wander, I feel like, is kind of 50-50. Nilu, I think, was kind of 50-50, but kind of declined a little bit. People seem to really like Tainari. I think his popularity did go up. I can't imagine Ganyu being a low pick. I would say maybe 50-50 as well. Xiao, maybe slightly higher than 50-50. And then everyone else, except people like Eula, but I don't know if it's 50-50. People really like Kamisato, Ayaka, and Shinhe, so I don't know. Maybe it's a mix of like high and low popularities. Linny is one of your favorite characters, and yours already does some great damage with unleveled artifacts, not fully leveled, an unleveled weapon, and unleveled talents. Maybe yours is on something. Probably. He's on that magic. Let me see. My Linny is level 70. Which is also kind of surprising. He does have his weapon. What the heck? When did I get his weapon? When did this happen? Oh, man. And then he's got not quite the right set. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Where's our last commission at? Oh, not too far, actually. Hu Tao is not low popularity. Okay, so I that's what I thought. I feel like maybe it's just like a mix of high and low then. You chose Siwon Shinhe? Nice. That's based. Klee is definitely not low popularity. That's what I'm saying. Like, some of these are like really popular, at least from what I would have thought or what I remembered. Not clean, no, for sure. C1 Ayaka is useless unless you already have C1 or going for C2. Okay, that's fair. I don't know much about the Ayaka constellations, to be fair. Don't have Liddy, but what the heck? He's on some stuff there. Yeah, I don't know. See, again, I don't know why I pulled for Linny. So my drive to build him was not... Okay, I think I know why I pulled for Linny. He's just cool. He just has aura. He is really cool. I guess part of me pulled him for the idols. But, yeah, no, my drive to build him has just not been super great. So maybe in the future. Because he does have a lot of potential. I just don't have the drive. A lot of my drive for building characters went into building Noelle. And got burnt out from the Husk domain. So, I think people understand the domain burnout, surely, right? Clinton Shilonin. Wait, what? Read Ayaka C1? Okay, I'll... Wait, can I even read? I'd have to look it up. Can someone paste it in the chat? What Ayaka C1 is? Show Linny was playing chess? I did. You want to see him again, Ten? Hang on, let me go to claim these. And then I'll bring up my Linny build. Quote unquote build. It's just Linny.
Add Astra Abyss.
Okay.
Thank you for completing.
We also have to burn resin as well.
Add Astra.
Grab rocks. Alright, let's see. Go tweak out. They're just vibing. They're existing. Or do you mean the fact that I have them? I don't know. How chat is today. Upping your time estimate for how long our conquest will take. Gotcha, thank you, Jua. Pulling his Sig your next chance. Nice, nice. Let's see. So here's my Linny. Again, the artifacts were just something I had to throw on him just to make him better than nothing, right? So remember the days where people thought Huta was the Pyro Archon? Wild times. Those were some wild times. Your Linny is a byproduct of Gami. Nice. Just read for it, C1 in character art. Wait, can you read the... Wait, is that even a thing? Wait. I didn't know you could read their constellations here. Ayaka is grayed out. One of these. There she is. Okay, let's see. Oh, cool. I guess I just keep forgetting about this then. All right. So we're reading the C1 and I guess the C2, right? So when her normal charge deals cryo to opponents, 50% chance of decreasing cooldown of Hyolka, which is probably the skill. Yeah. Okay. So the skill decrease by 0.3 seconds, 50-50 chance, and then C2. When casting Sometsu, which is the burst, unleashes 2 smaller additional frosts like Seiki no To, dealing 20% of the original storm's damage. Okay, so that's fair. That makes sense. And then that's just, yeah, that's a talent upgrade. Aldrich said Bennett was a Pyro Archon, and he was actually from Natlin. Is so wild. He was close. He was geographically close, and just I guess close in our hearts. Alright, let's go see Yehoda now. Wasure sasete ageru kara sa azatoi kisu wa iranai fukuju wa meiji yo. Alright, she will be inside the house. Okay, let's do in-game music now. Okay, not in the house. Is it the workshop? Oh, there we go. Where is she? Oh! Oh! Wait, is Inefa aura posing? She looks like she's A-posing. Interesting. Okay. C1 is useless. You want C1 iced coffee? Read Escoffia C1? Alright, let's see what Escoffia's role C1 is real quick. This one I do have, so I can just go here. Alright. When 4 party members are Hydro or Cryo, all nearby party members will have their Cryo damage crit damage increased by 60% for 15 seconds after skill. I like how they say it here instead of just the name of it. They say it's the skill. Or burst. Okay, so they say both. Uses her skill or burst. And you must first unlock the Ascension. Okay. That's a good one. That's actually... If she reruns, I might go for her. If it's with a new character, though, that's going to be really hard. Because I usually try to prioritize new characters over constellations. But that's a really good constellation. And I do have her on a freeze team. So that would be a really good investment, I think. It's amazingly strong. Yeah, it looks like it. Saving for Varka. Nice, nice. I know 2 people, I think, that are also saving for Varka. Last time on Anecdotes, comedy modules were a thing. Right, the comedy modules. She looks like she's A-posing, but I think it's just... They're just standing. Alright, so what's going on here? Can we only talk... It's a Yehoda anecdote. Why can we only talk to Aino?
I was just passing through. Seriously? How many times do I have to say it to get it through your thick metal head.
Hey.
Drat. I felt bad when I spoke to her like that last time. And I really want to say sorry.
Oh.
It's so hard to say it out loud.
She's struggling though. Like she's not fully mean to Unefa. She actually feels bad at least. Yeah, Yoda. He's so fine. You will not deny it. I mean, yeah, he's not bad. I still don't know why they took away the beard. They didn't take it away. More likely, they never included it. But like, everyone thought he'd have a beard. Why didn't they give him a beard? It's wild to me that he's like, he looks so young, and he's the Grandmaster. It's really not that wild, but like, I had this thing in my head that the Grandmaster was, you know, some, you know, jacked up 50-year-old guy with a great sword, you know? You've concluded that together you and BBT make one good chess player. Nice. Arsenal, welcome in. Let's not forget that she is talking to an android that would basically chuck her into the nearest lake. Could, basically. I wouldn't say would, because Inefa wouldn't do that to one of Aino's friends. But she could. She absolutely could chuck her to the nearest lake. We need a stubble like with Gallagher. True. That would... See, even just a little stubble would enhance the Grandmaster vibe, in my opinion. In my humble, singular opinion. As well as the opinions of many people, but besides the point. Can do everything except you can never figure out how to checkmate. And BBT can only checkmate. Everything else he struggles with. Well, you just have to play tag games against 2 other people.
Anyway, I'm dumping off some excess scrap I don't need. Got them during a commission. Yeah.
During an... What would that be? What? I don't know what the next word would have been. Because it wasn't a heist. And... I don't know.
And I even went out of my way to get these components. Ugh, what am I doing? Come on, Yehoda. It's not that hard.
Oh.
Just gotta apologize to Anefa.
Come on, Yehoda, you got this. Come on.
Thanks a bunch. Traveler, you're here too? Wow, today's a great day. Anefa, get more crumb cakes ready.
Hey there, just drop by to check in on things. Or maybe a book to build, or perhaps make him taller like Tupa. Who's Tupa? I don't actually know who Tupa is. Is that a steroid character as well? Don't understand chess, but this sounds funny. Oh, make him bulkier. Oh, gotcha. Good at chess as long as you don't put you in a competitive time limit. Force you to play in a 15-minute match and you'll lose badly. Yeah, Jua and I used to play chess a bit. We need to start a new game as well, Jua. I keep forgetting. But I have been outplayed quite a few times by Jua. He's won more games than I have. You had 2 queens, lost both of them. Don't know how to help you there, friend. One of the legendary heroes of... Oh, Tupac, I think. There's no Tupa, right? I'm not crazy. Genshin Tupa? Tulpa. Yeah, Tupac. Okay. I'm not crazy. Posture check. Thank you for the posture check. Did I do the hydrate? I did do the hydrate. Thank you for the posture check. Glitter. Oh, you were trying to redeem hydrate? Was it on cooldown? You know, here, I'll do the hydrate anyways. You guys get a free hydrate. You get a free half drowning. Yeah, of course I got you. Oh, there it is, Jew. Thank you for the hydrate as well. No waterboarding? Tell that to 10. 10 really wants me to have a draw on the eyeball redeem, where it's just like 5 hydrates in a row. Think about it, they make Captain a bit like a Titan like Tupac, then we can understand his legendary status as Captain of the Knights. Yeah, that's true. Hey there, just drop by to check in on things.
How does he say this stuff so naturally? Come on, I gotta get it together.
She's so awkward. I love it so much. She's such a mood.
Enough, about that time I, called you a dumb metal face. That was on me. I'm sorry.
Oh, my heart. She did it. She did it, guys. Thank you for the care package, 10. Let me cheer on you. Yeah, we've got the two sides of chat. The one side that does not want me waterboarding, the other side that says drown, drown, drown. She's like all of us. She's such a mood. But she's learning, she's becoming a nicer person. And that makes me so happy. Not gonna lie, when we first thank you for the ad, Jua. Plus you wouldn't further solidify how both captains battle each other into a draw. Oh wait, did they battle each other to a draw? If so, how strong is Varka? Okay, okay, yeah, so like, when we first met Yehoda, I was not convinced. I was kind of like, oh, she's kind of annoying, isn't she? She's gonna be like that side character who's just, you know, kind of there or whatever. But then, you know, they fleshed out her dialogue, her character, her and the anecdotes, and I just loved her character more and more. So she's coming out next patch. I think she's a 4-star. I actually don't know, but she doesn't give me 5-star vibes. If she's a 4-star, we're gonna do our darndest to pull her. But the thing is, I don't really want Jurin. As it stands right now, I don't really care to have Jurin. I could pair him with the family though. If I got Jurin, I could put him on a team with Albedo and Wanderer. But I don't really have a drive. Like, I don't have a motivation to get Jurin at the moment. I don't know who the other one's gonna be though on the banner. So I don't know, but we will pull for Yehoda. He can easily carry a claymore like a baby. She is a 4-star? Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Though just be careful, Glitter. I don't know if you can hear me right now because of the ads, but just be careful if that's not confirmed, because we try to keep leaks out of the chat. Leaks and spoilers out of the chat. We got ads? No. No, not the ads. Lime's hands. To be fair, Yehoda, when we first met her, felt like she was like King from One Punch Man. I don't know who King is in One Punch Man. I don't know who King is in Seven Deadly Sins. He lost. GG's 10. You'll get him next time. You will say everyone but Varka. Everyone expected Varka to be a wise old guy, but couldn't really see it based on his personality. Sure, it would be cool, but this guy basically crippled Mondstadt by taking all the knights on an adventure. He's not old and wise. Well, see, I thought he did it out of necessity. I didn't realize, like, there was more to it. I didn't think that he was, you know, that he... In my head, he did it because it was necessary. Otherwise, he would have left, you know... I mean, there are still some knights, you know, left in Mondstadt, just not the big fighters. He took all the big fighters with him. So I thought it was because he had to. Yeah, that sounds good, 10. Thank you for the lurk. You're getting KFC ads. Now you're getting hungry. Just had lunch. Welcome back, Glitter. Oh yeah, the ads are just not finishing up. But yeah, I guess it makes sense now, like, given his personality. He's not like the old and wise Grandmaster, but the title sounds very old and wise. Imagine if Varka could dual wield. That would be wild. That would be so insane. It's not impossible. We have some characters that can technically kind of dual wield, just not claymores. That would be so cool though if he could dual wield claymores. Like, not actually dual wield, like it's part of his attack pattern, right? Because we've got, who are the dual wielders? Kuching, Skirk. There's a few sword users who bring out a second. Chiori can dual wield. So it'd be cool. I don't know if they'll do it, but it would be cool. Be so attractive and lore accurate. The President of the USA sounds like an old and wise title. However, you know what? That's fair. That is so fair. Oh, but yeah, Glitter. So like, for Yehoda being a 4-star, I think so too. And if that's confirmed, that's great. Just be careful though if it's not confirmed, because we try to keep leaks and spoilers out of the chat. But whether it's confirmed or not, I do think that she's 4-star. Like, not to say anything bad about Yehoda. We love Yehoda here. I just don't think she's quite 5-star, 5-star material. And like in the nicest way I can say that, because again, we all love Yehoda.
As far as I am concerned, my face is indeed made of metal, so I agree with that aspect of your assessment. However, I disagree with the rest. The logic module that Aino created is not dumb.
Oh, that's adorable. If Varka can dual wield, we'll chug down a liter of prune juice. If Varka can dual wield, I will pull for him. That will be my... I want to say I want to get him. Like, I may swipe for him. It's not like a huge want, but for a dual wielding Claymore, as a Claymore main myself, that would be so cool. May have peeked at early access gameplay. I see, yeah. Be careful though, just, I'm glad that you're able to have the access. Let's just keep, like, too many spoilers out of the chat. But I am a little jealous, though, that you have early access gameplay. Not gonna lie. Yeah, thank you, Jua. There goes your bowels. You're saving your primos for him? Yeah, free to play? Yeah, you're so much stronger than me. Man. Yeah, I would probably swipe for Varka if you could dual wield. That would probably entice me enough, we'll see.
Huh? So, do you accept my apology or not?
You do not need to apologize to me, Yehoda. You should be apologizing to my logic module.
Oh.
It is not a dum-dum, and neither is the one who made it.
Oh. I know. Have you been fiddling with Ineva's humor parameters again?
Only because she asked me to. She didn't want to disappoint Yehoda, so I raised it. Just a little bit. So you're just making fun of me?
I am not.
No.
As a matter of fact, the aforementioned module truly is all Yehoda needs to apologize for. A portion of said module's external monitoring port is located in my eye. Please make eye contact with me and apologize to it.
Yikes.
I mean, it's okay, Yehoda. You can do it. You're getting there. You can do it.
Okay. I'll just spit it out. I'm sorry. Logic module that I know made for Nefa.
She's not making eye contact, but you know what? We get the picture.
Very well. My logic module and I forgive you, Yehoda. Have this Lockaberry Crumkake as your reward. It's freshly made. I know, Traveler. You two are welcome to have some as well.
Finally. I finally managed to say it. Even though it turned out a little weird, that took more out of me than exploring a whole ruin.
It's alright. Inefa's not mad at you. She's always cared about you.
I know. Still, is it just me, or is she a bit chattier than usual today?
Chattier, not funnier?
Funny? Is she supposed to be funny? Wait, why are you bringing this up?
Oh.
And Anefa,
Oh.
don't take the Crumkakes away. I haven't eaten mine.
No. After all, you now need to apologize for something else.
Oh.
Huh?
I know. Please adjust my humor level back to its default value. Yehoda, please take a seat.
Don't point that vacuum cleaner at me. I know. What the heck's going on?
You will not leave until you are amused by my humor.
Hoo-wee! Today's Crumkakes sure are yummy. Nefa's gotten a lot better at cooking, hasn't she?
Are we just gonna leave them be?
Nah, they'll be fine. They're just like that. Let them work things out. That just means we get to eat their share of the Crumkakes.
No. Why can we not talk to them still? Here, I'm gonna get a picture of this. This is a Kodak moment. right here. Ineffa's looking at me. Let's fix that. There we go. Sure. Let's see if she goes into the idol again. Let's see. Da, 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 da. You saved more than 200 wishes. Nice. You're in good shape. Okay, there we go. There's that one. Oh, that's terrifying. Sure, then we'll do that one, the good one. Do not believe enough after all. She is learning to be human. Like being held at gunpoint. Look out, it's Hal 2.0. You can talk to Ineffa. Don't leave before we talk to her. Cobalt, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in. Ineffa? Are you sure, Jua? Oh, wait. That's such a weird place to put that.
Are you amused now, Yehoda?
Oh yeah, I'm busting a gut right now.
Uh-huh.
You are lying. You wouldn't even look me in the logic module port.
Oh, come on. How am I meant to laugh at your jokes when they suck this bad? Logic me that, you robot.
All right, then we will continue.
Gosh.
No, we will not continue. I've had enough. So please stop holding me a vacuum cleaner point. I laughed, didn't I? Is that not good enough for you?
Yehoda, please take a seat. I will continue telling jokes.
She's already seated. That's funny. I like that. You're around somewhere? Sounds good. Thank you for the alert, Cobalt. Ineffa is pointing at gunpoint. You saved for Farina 60 guaranteed at the start of 6.1 with 133. Got her at 73, went for Nefer on 50-50, and won at 78. Feels like an interrogation scene with a Roomba. So you said 60 pity with a guarantee, and then Farina at 73, and then Nefer at 78. What's Genshin's deal with, like, giving people their 5 stars after 70-ish? Like, why is the luck so bad lately, it seems? Alright, let's see. Is it gonna run at me? Don't do it. I'm just going over here. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Both of them? Really? That was just rude. Also, it was rude that my shield didn't go off. Okay. At 33 left and continue wishing until Friday. You got Farina C1 at 69. Let's go. Haha, funny number. Okay, so current options on what to do. Optional check in on Columbina to see what random event you get. Assuming she's there. Required, continue with the Archon quest. We have to do the Archon quest, but I agree. Let's check real quick on Columbina's thing. If she's not here, then that's easy. We just continue with the Archon quest. I'm not seeing her. The music also sounds a little different. Okay, I don't think she's here. Alright, well, that settles that then. Let's collect these real quick and then Archon quest. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you. Sorry. Alright, cool. Are we tracking it? So, we gave Arlecchino the Moon Marrow for the Crimson Moon. which is the iridescent moon, right? I'm still a little confused with all the moon
Fallen Fury.
terminology, but I think the iridescent and crimson moon are the same because Columbina of the Frost Moon Scions would have the Frost Moon, correct? She's not here. I guess you have to wait until Act 4 is done to see her again outside of quests. Okay. Oh,
Oh, do you think the others are making good progress? Hope it's all going smoothly.
8 more days into the big day. Welcome in Gundam. How's it going?
Hey, look!
Oh,
They made it back as well! Prince! Rama! How'd it all go?
All is well, thank you. Nefer and Yehoda had to stay at the curatorium to wrap things up, so they won't be joining us for now.
I ran into Miss Anefa and Miss Aino on the way back. Their work is still in progress, so I suspect they won't be back for a while either.
You seem rather cheerful today, Mr. Flint's.
does he?
I certainly am. I achieved what I set out to do and came away with more than I bargained for.
More than you bargained for?
Fighting alone can get quite tedious.
Oh!
But I had the good fortune to run into a pair of brave young warriors.
We meet again.
Oh!
How have you been?
Welcome back, Alvedo. Slash Koidao.
Albedo! What are you doing here?
It's been too long. I'm guessing you're here to see Varka?
That would be a natural assumption to make. It's also the correct one.
Man, I missed him. No, not so fun fact about the Frostmoon Scions. Oh, I'm afraid. What is it? What's your not so fun fact? It's heavily implied that Crimson Moon and Iridescent Moon are the same, but not confirmed. Oh, I thought it was. You looked for the first time yesterday to craft a circlet. How did that turn out? Hopefully the rolls were decent. Where is his hair? Wait, where's whose hair? It's been too long, Albedo. Thankfully, tracking you down turned out to be a lot simpler than we envisaged. Albedo's still bald? Oh, yeah, yeah, he doesn't have his fluffy hair. The Frostmoon Scions practice you. Now, hang on. See, I'm gonna need some backup for that one. Because that's yeah, a very not so fun. I'm gonna need some backup for that one. I need some sources. I need you to cite some sources here for that one. The crit damage circlet you crafted from Harmonic Whimsy didn't roll well with the CR substat. Oof. And you can't scrap it. Can you not scrap it because it's an elixir made one? The fandom wiki. It was mentioned in a book 2 in the game. Ooh, they did try it but gave up on it after inbreeding took hold. Okay, so they tried it, realized it wasn't working very well, and they gave up. Hopefully, pretty early on. Oh, you don't want to scrap it because you spent the elixirs to craft it. Sure, you won't get like everything back, but you'll get a fair bit back, though. No, at least a fair bit of XP to throw into a new one. Or you could try to reshape it, but that's just, you know, putting more into it. So I don't know if you want to spend more to try to reshape it. Plus you're getting Crimson Moon next week. Ah, fair. Alright, let's see. But I've missed Albedo, and also I see someone behind him.
These two courageously lent me a hand while I was fighting the wild hunt. When they told me they were Sir Varka's colleagues, it all made sense. And given how people of outstanding talent tend to cross paths, it's no wonder you're already acquainted.
So, who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
Oh, he's shy. Oh, he's shy.
A gentleman of few words, I see. And a rather stern countenance. I presumed you were acquainted with him. Is that not the case?
Wait, those horns. You must be...
It's nice to meet you. Again. We've technically met before.
Wait a sec! You're Minnie Durin!
That's right. It's me. I'm glad to see you again.
He almost sounds like Razor a little bit. Like the voice kind of sounds like Razor.
By the way, he says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
Interesting, isn't it? The first step towards blending into human society appears to be reflecting on whether one's name really reflects who they are.
Okay, so this is Mondstadt vision. Also, I like how they're just saying this. Like, he's just... Albedo was kind of, you know, hey, don't tell people about my identity, right? But he's all fine with saying all of this in front of who's essentially strangers, right? The hair difference is crazy. Owner must be overjoyed to finally see his friend have a real body. I don't know if he'll... I don't know. See, I think he outwardly tolerated Mini Jurin. I think he did consider him a friend, don't get me wrong. But I think he more so was just like, this is a dragon that follows me around. And also, I don't know if joy is even something that Wanderer is capable of. But were he, like, more emotionally stable, yes, I think he would be overjoyed. You don't think overjoyed's the right word? It's a word, probably not the most accurate one for Wanderer, but there's probably some equivalent that Wanderer is feeling for Jurin.
Wow, you look so different. In a good way, of course. It's great to see you looking so healthy.
Thank you, Paimon. And although you're as mini as ever, I understand that diminutives don't always convey endearment. I'll be sure to simply call you Paimon as a sign of my great respect for you.
He's so polite. Wait, he's not... Okay, I thought he was gonna be all brooding and, you know, like, yeah, and like just sort of like a loner and, you know, kind of a bit more rough around the edges, especially considering spending so much time with the Wanderer. But also, he was a really fun, happy little dragon. So, this is actually so sweet. He'd be 1% happy. The rule you're looking for is tolerable. Yup. Wanderer is capable of joy. He just would never show it, therefore making overjoyed pretty impossible. Valid, yeah. But oh my gosh, he's so polite and he's so shy.
You're such a smooth talker now. Paimon could get used to this. From now on, you may refer to her as your esteemed guide, Paimon.
I'd actually think a diminutive is warranted here. Little Paimon is pretty tiny after all.
Personally, I think our little Paimon is the perfect size.
Agreed.
When people call her Little Paimon, it's just because she's so adorable that they can't help themselves. If that's not a sign of endearment, what is?
Also agreed.
You're absolutely right, Miss Lauma. My brother still has a long road ahead of him when it comes to understanding human relationships.
Anyway, speaking of long journeys, didn't Columbina, leave with you? How come she isn't back yet?
She's been catching up with old friends. Wouldn't be surprised if she stopped for a cup of tea or 10 on the way back.
Wonder. Oh, didn't he die in Dragonspine? The actual Jurin did. This is a... Someone's gonna explain it, I'm sure, right as I explain this. Let me read chat. Yeah, so Arsenal got you there. Yeah, so there was an event a while back where we met a dragon, fictional dragon in the storybook world that was based off of the memories of that dragon, and then he became good. And then he escaped the storybook, and then got a real body. It was quite an ordeal. What about Dragonspine Jurin? Still there. Yep, still dead on the mountain. Yeah, so he's dead. Though, Simulanka, yes. Though they did say at one point that he was getting more lively, like the life source was getting more lively, but I think we took care of that in the Archon quest. I think we drained that life force and gave it to this Jurin. I think. Simulanka is Dragonspine Jurin memory. The Simulanka version of Jurin, yes, but all of Simulanka is just a world that was created by one of the Hex and Zirkel mages. Well, three of them, I think, actually. One of them made the world. One of them made... Oh, gosh, that's stretching my memory a little bit. It was three mages that all put in the effort to make this world. I think one made the world, one made the history, or they used the memories, and I forget what the third one did. Maybe just gave life to everything. I really don't remember. Alice Barbeloff and Anders' daughter. Oh yeah, I did not remember that third name. It literally used the remaining energy from the one dragon spine, finally silencing the beating heart in order to give this version of a real body. Okay, so yeah, that's what I thought. So the one on the mountain is dead, very dead.
Uh-oh. People are talking about me. Hope it's nothing negative.
No, all good things. Seems like she's in much better spirits after meeting her old colleagues.
Judging from your expressions, I'm guessing it all went well?
It's getting crowded here. I'll go grab some chairs.
Or we could, go inside the secret meeting place.
No need. This is a job for an alchemist. I'll whip some up momentarily.
Oh, cool.
Thank you
Showing
for your
off.
hospitality, ladies and gentlemen, but I was merely escorting my friends back.
No, you're staying. Just stay.
I'll be meeting Sandrone shortly, as we still have some things to discuss. It's been a pleasure, everyone. But this is where I'll say goodbye.
Okay.
We really appreciate your help.
Thanks for standing by us.
Oh, come on. Spare the formalities. I'm just glad I could help out some true friends.
She sees us as friends. Oh, that's actually, wait, she sees us as friends.
I understand. Well, bye for now, Harlequino.
Genshin lore is like a full-time job for real. Want to know what Albedo is thinking? He just saw a known Harbinger and a former Harbinger walk up and nobody bat an eye. Does he know that they're the Harbingers, though? Or that they are/were Harbingers? Because I'm sure there are some people out there who don't know. Even Albedo, with his status and his, position in the Knights of Favonius. And yeah, captain of the investigation team. But, it's possible he doesn't know what they are, right? Or who they are. Have a theory going on with Marionette? What's your theory? Yes. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. There she goes.
Oh, this place is hopping. It's probably a good thing one of us left. Otherwise, we might not fit all these people in.
Are you saying we're about to run out of chairs?
As a matter of fact, I am. Come on in and see for yourself.
Oh? Who else is here? Wait. Oh, there he is. Is this... Hang on.
I overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. With Miss Columbina's colleague gone, we should be back to the original crew plus the other colleagues I brought in.
You brought in Dainsleif? Okay, also, so... I want to listen to Dainsleif's voice here and try and remember what he sounded like in Act 3. The younger Dainsleif, and see if I can notice the difference. Also, just... Has Dainsleif ever been in a proper Archon quest before? He's always been in interludes, I think, right? Interludes and... Yeah, I think it was just interludes up until this point, no? Oh, okay, I won't read that then, Jua. Thank you for bonking that. Your husband... Man, I've missed Dane. I've missed him. So let's see. But Varka brought him in, apparently. Who else did you bring in?
Though, it looks like we have another new
Never mind.
face. Someone else managed to rope in a colleague, too?
Sorry, he's probably here for us.
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people I know here.
I don't know why I find that so funny. He's just surrounded by a bunch of people. Very powerful people. And he's just like, I don't... He's just Patrick. Who are you people? Okay, but yeah, so he's definitely much more somber than the young Dainsleif. So that was a good voicing direction.
This here is Dainsleif, colleague of Teyvat's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler. Well, not exactly colleagues, more sort of friends.
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know you're speaking to someone important.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the rest of the world will soon follow.
He's like, I'm trying to keep a low profile here, and Miss Big Mouth over here is blowing my cover.
When he comes looking for us, it's usually something important. Paimon's guessing you've heard about the Wild Hunt then.
It's not confirmed, but her relation to people from that place is revealed later in the Archon quest. Wait. Oh, are you talking about Arsenal's thing? Okay, I'm not gonna read it up. Bark. Seen some of the Genshin directors at pop events in Cali's Pomona area. Ooh, interesting. To be fair, it's rare to meet someone that is practically immortal and from this ancient world before the Archon War. Yeah, and Paimon's excited. Like, she's just such a very friendly and excited person who doesn't always get the subtleties of when you should keep things on the down low. So we can forgive her for just announcing his identity to the world.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that the Wild Hunt is our mutual enemy, would that earn me a seat at the table?
As the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Mr. Dainsleif, there's a seat with your name on it.
We've also got an ad starting soon here, guys, so I apologize for the timing of that. Haven't done the Archon quest because you heard it's 4.5 hours. It's, yeah, well, parts of it. I think all together it was like between 7 and 8 hours for Acts 3 and 4 of the newest one. I don't know how far, are you, like, is it just up to this point? Navia story quest? Wait, Navia story quest. Was Dane's, wait, what about Navia story quest?
Though, I can't promise the same for everyone else. Hey, Albedo, think you can rustle up a couple more chairs?
After all this time apart, Grandmaster Varka's first order is to rustle up a couple more chairs. I've missed this.
Is he being sarcastic?
Who knows?
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
Got ads? Oof. Estimating it takes 8 hours for Act 4, but with chat being more popular, may end up closer to 12. Oh my goodness. And that puts us at like 4 streams-ish.
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human conversation. Trying to decipher Albedo's way of speaking has been like jumping in at the deep end.
Oh, good point. Paimon gets you now. Don't sweat it. There are people who go their whole lives without getting the hang of it. You're ahead of the game already.
Look at you, Paimon, expert in the art of encouragement.
I wonder what's taking her for so long.
Oh, I would love to be able to rewind and see that again. Okay, I think ads are over now, right? Planning on back from ads, welcome back. So you said planning on skipping dialogue to make it shorter. So I have personal opinions regarding that, but if that's the way that you enjoy the game, who am I or anyone else to say to do otherwise, My personal opinion is the dialogue is there because it's a story, and so I like listening and watching and reading the dialogue because I like to, have everything put together. It's funny to me when people, not you, just in general, people who are like, they skip the dialogue and they say, I don't know what's going on. The story sucks. It's like, did you read the dialogue or listen to the dialogue? No. Okay, there you go. There's your problem. It's like skimming through a book to get to the end. It's like, I didn't get the story because you didn't read it. But certainly not, it's not everyone that's like that. So I'm not like making any judgment calls. And again, if that's how you enjoy playing a game, as I've always said and will always say, whatever way you enjoy a game, as long as it doesn't impact or affect other people's experiences negatively, then there's no wrong way to enjoy a game. You need each act condensed. So that's valid. That is definitely valid. Love Genshin lore, but it's so much to keep up with. Also very true. Plus, some people, they can make use of the archive so they can catch up with the story if they do skip it. That's also a good point. We do have that resource available. So yeah, absolutely. Too lazy to read the dialogue since you want to get it all over with. Student, and you just need time for yourself. You have a slight idea of what's going on. So that's fair. So people, especially who have like a lot of, you know, other things going on in their life, they just want to play a game. So I totally get that. Wish grant. I wish I could rewind and see that again. Thank you, Jua. I need to see this again. Fast forwarding to the part. The crying eyes. And then Paimon's face. Beautiful. Thank you, Jua. Alright. What is taking there for so long?
You should go and check in with her. If anyone can hurry her along, it's you.
I just got back from the curatorium. Besides, aren't you curious to see what's taking her so long?
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets. And since gathering intel is her specialty, I'm guessing she'd prefer to keep her methods confidential. Under such circumstances, would it not be tactless for me to impose?
He's also a smooth talker. He's just trying to get out of doing it. It's exam period in your state of Australia. Ooh, good luck with your exams. I had a friend who recently just got done with their exams as well. Not from Australia, but they just got through, I think, 3 exams. 2 results came back. They were still waiting on the 3rd one, but it was a grueling amount of studying for them. So hope the studying and the exams go well. Fungal, glitter. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I apologize. Actually, I should ask: do you prefer acidic fungal glitter, acidic fungal? How would you prefer me to call you? Flensier Love. He's a good boy. He's a good bean. I used to be a bit more torn on his character in the beginning because I wasn't sure if he was good or not. But he's a good guy. I like him. He's so autistic. I was ended up talking about his coin collection and he's so silly. I just learned about his coin collection. I love it. His coin collection and his rock collection, or his love of rocks and gemstones. To be honest, if he approves, would probably call him acidic glitter. Just call you Angie? I'll try to remember that. Alright, Angie.
Oh, but it's fine for me to impose.
Well, yeah, aren't you two friends?
What can I say? You have an unrivaled ability to garner people's affection, Miss Moonchanter. Besides, you have far more in common with her than I do.
This is what happens when 2 people with maxed out charisma try to have a debate.
Alright then.
She didn't lose the debate. She just gave him the win. She could have kept it going, but she chose to just save her energy. That's going for someone who's diagnosed. It's so silly.
Impressive. She barely fought back at all. I admire your powers of persuasion, my friend.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to always pitch in with other people's responsibilities so that you can be selective with your own.
He's so manipulative, but he's not doing it in a bad way. He's just lazy.
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
True. He's so autism. Also, yeah, Albedo, what's going on with your face there?
Spoken like a true sage.
Anyway,
I love this
like
gang of
we've got some
misfits.
time to kill before the meeting. Let's take a little breather, folks.
I love our ragtag band of... what would you even call them? I don't know.
And feel free to chat amongst yourselves. We'll get down to business once the other 2 arrive.
Llama Never? Is that who we're waiting for? Okay, so...
You're both awfully quiet. Why don't I start us off with an icebreaker?
Oh boy.
Much obliged.
Have either of you ever had your portrait painted? If not, I'd be glad to help.
That sounds like a lovely idea. You know how to paint, then?
I dabble occasionally.
No, you can't say that, Albedo. You dabble occasionally. You're basically this world's... Actually, you could rival a camera, pretty much.
He's an excellent painter. Tables, chairs, people, dragons, you name it. He'll paint it for you.
I'm flattered.
Does she not question the dragons?
If I ever get the chance, I'd like to give it a try myself.
I'll bear that in mind. Anyway, how about you, Durin? What sort of portrait would you prefer?
Oh, I'd be fine with anything. Whatever style feels best to you.
Very well. Then I'll play it by ear.
You can replicate any style I want?
I can try. If you show me a sample, I'll do my best to match it.
Thank you. In that case, I'll dig up some reference material for you.
I like that. That was so wholesome. Albedo needs rework. I mean, a little bit. Definitely, like, having his, the teaser hair would be really cool. I have always loved his outfit, though. Kit-wise, I don't know if you're talking about kit-wise or just his hair, but kit-wise, yeah, I wouldn't mind a little bit of a rework there as well. PNG Varka. He has an actual nose. Let's see this man's nose. Yep. Oh wow, that's... Wait, is everyone's nose like that? Yeah, everyone has long noses, right? Dainsliff. Okay, yours is actually kind of smaller, but you're also like... Are you tall? Wait, is he tall model or is he like ether height? He's ether height, right? This is... You're like one more head taller than me. You're... Okay, you're actually also... No, that's gotta be ether height. Never mind. No, he's tall model. Check the whiteboard optional. Whiteboard. We have back in 2.3 event. Wait, what did I forgot what I asked already, or what I said. There are some handwritten messages on the whiteboard. I took the time to do a few sketches that represent the staffing for different units. The art's pretty good, huh? Bet you'll all like it. Mika always used to say I had the talent to make it big. These seem to have been written by Varka. Another message appears after these lines, written in a different hand. Your creative work has, by the testimony of our fellow knights, proved excellent food for thought, Grandmaster Varka. I have looked through it carefully, and I suspect this is because your work is novel, yet your technique remains slightly unpolished. This is only natural, of course. After all, you have never received any formal education in art. In accordance with requests I have received, I shall complete a few new paintings to serve as mementos for everyone. P.S. Please understand that the Grandmaster almost always has his hands full of defending others, that his artistic capabilities are developed, as this is a testament to the time he has spent alongside Spark Knight Klee. The writer has signed off in the corner as Albedo. That's cool. We'll talk to Dainsliff next. Varka doesn't have a baby face. It's not a baby face, but, you know, add some stubble or even a full beard. A full beard would have been great. Alright. As in Albedo painting a portrait. Oh, yes, yeah. It was sometime, a long time ago, yep. Alright.
Is there something you'd like to say to me?
Yeah! For starters, why'd you just show up here without even giving us a heads up?
If you think back to our previous interactions, you may recall that that's hardly out of character for me.
You do have a point there.
Sorted out your accommodation yet?
Oh yeah! You'll need to find somewhere to stay the night too, right? Wanna tag along with us? You never know. We might get a group discount.
Sure. Let's do that.
Wait, really?
Great! Paimon will handle it!
Is he serious? Welcome back, 10. Klee, yes, Klee. Compared to other males, the face model is more masculine. That's fair. Yeah, it is a bit more like the strong jaw, pointed chin. Yep. You did while BBT is here because BBT is always here. Oh, do you clean your bathroom? I see. Well, I'm glad that that went well. You should put BBT to work. Why are you? Why is he just there watching you do the work? You know, like put him to good use. Say he's got 2 hands. He can clean some stuff too. Also, if you're listening to this BBT, hi BBT.
And in return, we can get Dainslift to be our very own personal bodyguard.
Paimon, you're thinking out loud again.
If that's what you had in mind, you should have said so sooner. I'd be happy to help.
Why is he being so nice? He's being a lot more... Like, is it just me, or is he being uncharacteristically friendly? He's agreeing to split accommodations, or, you know, at least room with us, even if we're covering for him. But, like, he's willing to room with us. He's offering to help us out with, you know, what she said, bodyguard, right? Is he being more sociable? He says no. Other names like soft drink veal and forehead flashback. That's amazing. He's a good helper. He cleaned the dishes while you were doing that. Oh, that's so nice of him.
Oh, okay then. Paimon was only kidding, but good to know. Anyway, since we're all here together, we might as well watch each other's backs. That's just what friends do, right?
Indeed. Thank you.
Alright, time to get some pictures with him now. Okay, don't look at me, guy. Don't look at me. What if we go over here? Oh. Okay, I don't know why the... Oh, there he goes. No, don't look at me. Stop that. Noelle, please. Can you stop looking at me, please? Can you look straight forward? Noelle, please. Please, Noelle. Okay, this should be fine, right? If we're quick. There we go. Okay. We're so cool. Wait. Oh, she was blinking. We look so cool. Alright, I'm done. Think of him more like a college roommate. As long as you don't cry, he'll do what he can. Manage his space. I feel like he was a lot less sociable to us though before. Like, I feel like first, second, third encounter Dainslift, we ask him, hey, you want to split a room with us? He'd just be like, no, I've got places I can be. Well, actually, no, I take that back, because we did all, you know, we did all like share the same camp during the bedtime story quest. So, okay, I take it back. I take back what I said. He just seems to be more sociable, I suppose.
Truth be told, I can't remember the last time I was in a meeting with so many people.
You're not alone there, my friend. The Lightkeepers also struggle to bring everyone together for a serious discussion.
I don't doubt that. I've only ever met 2 Ratniki, one being you, and the other being that young guy, Eatlua.
Eatlua is a good apple. I'll give him that. He's kind, honest, and regularly delivers supplies to my lighthouse.
He's a good apple.
A true Ratnik to the core. In that sense, he puts me to shame.
No.
So you're what? A fake Ratnik? That's what it sounds like you're saying. But I get the feeling that's not quite what you meant.
Oh.
Come on, why the awkward silence?
Sorry. I'm not even gonna bother trying to hide it. You've known all along, haven't you, my friend?
Oh.
That was an awkward silence.
Let's just keep this between ourselves. Probably best if Eloa doesn't know, huh?
That goes without saying. Gotta be careful what you share with youngsters, after all.
Anyone else in the know? Let me guess. The Traveler and Paimon?
It's dangerous being too sharp for one's own good, you know.
Then, in the name of the Animo Archon Barbados himself, I swear, your secret's safe with me.
How did he know, though?
When we went for drinks, you said that you and Barbados were practically best buds. In the light of that claim, do you really expect me to take your oath seriously?
Of course. Just as long as you don't go spreading around the fact that I'm close with Barbados, all right?
Fair enough, then. Nothing like a bit of mutual leverage to seal the bonds of friendship.
Mutual leverage is wild. Thank you, Angie, for the hydrate and the care package. Drown. Oh, wait, no. Ju is the care package. Thank you, Ju, for the care package. And Angie for the hydrate. And Nefer's back. Okay. Here, let me do my redeems real quick. It's not a drown unless you get a care package at the same time, because then it's a double hydrate. Have enough channel points for that. Don't forget, both of them have their version of information networks. That's true, but then that means that, let me take this off your nose. That means that Flint's is not as, that his secret is not as secure as he probably would like. Hmm. Wait, can I do this? Wait, where is it? I don't remember how to do it. Where's the... Hang on. Is it this way? There it is. Okay, that's it. That's all we're getting. Do I not have that hotkeyed? Or not like... Oh, I do. Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. Just checking. Just checking. Just checking. Anyways.
Ah, Miss Nefer. You made it after all.
To be fair, Paimon was close to spilling the tea. Yeah, that's that's par for the course with Paimon.
But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end. Once this is over, I'll be heading straight back to continue my work. I left Yehoda back at the Curatorium to watch over things while I'm gone.
Will Dainsleif's name come up? And Nefer recognize the name?
Huh.
Or the
So much for just this once.
The title Twilight Sword.
Shh! Not so loud! We're on a roll here! What if she remembers and suddenly decides to back out?
Paimon.
Did you say something, Mr. Varka?
Huh? I didn't say anything. Right, Flints?
Must have been a frog. They get so noisy around here at nighttime. It's like they're putting on a concert in the background.
Thank you for the @10.
Anyway, before we begin, there's a few introductions to make. Let me start
Oh.
by saying that it's an honor to be speaking before so many distinguished colleagues and collaborators.
Okay, here it comes. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna see if she remembers Dainsleif's name.
First up, we have Miss Lauma. As Moon Chanter, she's the leader of the Frost Moon Scions, a local religious community in Nodcry. Then there's Miss Nefer, boss of the Curatorium of Secrets, an intel gatherer extraordinaire. Nefer is leading the investigation into Rarer's background, assisted by Yehoda and Lauma. From the little I've heard, they're making some great progress.
But that begs the question, does Columbina know Flint's secret? I don't know. I'm assuming she's very in tune with Kuvaki. I don't know what his interaction with Kuvaki would be, given his nature. So I'm not sure if she knows. She does know a lot of things, and she does speak to the Kuhenki. So it's possible she would know, or it's possible that it just wasn't important enough to come up in conversation.
Over here, we have Mr. Flint's. a ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. In our last operation, he courageously distracted the Wild Hunt to buy time for the rest of us. For those of you who've never met, this is Mr. Albedo, a renowned alchemist and captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team. By his side is a new face for us all, myself included, Mr. Durin, who has come to lend his aid. Next up, we have the Moon Maiden and former Fatui Harbinger, Miss Columbina. Then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the rundown. And Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly the best guide in all of Tevat.
Heck yeah.
Wow! That's a lot of people! Great turnout!
Miss Neffer, it looks like you might have another job coming your way, so, congratulations on the booming business, I guess.
You think I haven't got enough on my hands as it is? Who's looking for me now?
That would be me, Miss Neffer.
Oh,
I have a commission for you.
And you are?
oh, here it is.
Who I am doesn't matter right now.
Oh, come on.
What does matter is that I'd like you to gather more intelligence about the Recher of Solnari.
Well, it's not as if we never take on anonymous commissions, but in your case, I'll have to decline. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say your job's probably more hassle than it's worth. Something about you seems like bad news.
Okay, I read that, and like I read it, I misread it, and then I heard her say it, and I had to reread the line again. Because I read it as something about your eyes seems like bad news. I was like, yeah, absolutely. So I'm wondering if that's just the only thing that she's noticing. I think that's the first person to acknowledge that Paimon is supposed to be a guide.
It's my eyes, isn't it?
Conrian, I assume.
Yeah.
And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case, the fact that you're even still alive raises an awful lot of questions for me.
Because of the curse of immortality. Is this not common knowledge? I thought that was a common knowledge piece of information. But also, yeah, trying to hide his identity, it's like not even a full half his face, it's like a third of his face.
My name is Dainsleif. And yes, I am from Conria.
Okay, here it is.
As I'm sure you're aware, the Recher of Solnari's real name is Rerir. He was once an acquaintance of mine.
Okay, gonna put a pin right there so I can catch up on chat. To be honest, the Grandmaster missed the opportunity to call her emergency food. He would never. He would never. He's too good for that. Reminder, Neffer has recently seen past Dainsleif in Rare's memories. So that's a bigger point, too. His face is still visible. It's like, you're trying to hide your identity? Yes, that's why I'm leaving the rest of my face uncovered. Think, Neffer, think. Lauma. You can detect him from CCTV cameras. Is that Jurin? Yes, it's Jurin. Jurin showed up, and he's shy, and he's polite, and he's a little bit of a smooth talker. He's a good bean. Alright.
Really? Then you must have been quite an influential figure yourself.
You flatter me, but none of that matters anymore. My point was simply to clarify why I have asked Miss Neffer to investigate Rerir's background.
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends? What am I missing here? Surely you already know how he became one of the Five Sinners.
I'll tell you everything I know. The history of Conria, the names and identities of the Five Sinners. I remember it all like it was yesterday.
He's being, or at least he's offering to be very forthcoming, more so than usual. We don't even get this treatment from him. Like, what the heck, Dainsleif? We've known you longer. I get that this is important and she can give you, but like, come on, dude. Your son first thing the Archon quest. Don't forget the curse isn't well known due to the fact that there is little knowledge about the ancient city. Almost 90% of the people don't know much about the ancient city, only its relation to the Archon War. Okay, I I guess I just assumed that like there were legends that were passed down, and so more people knew about it. But he's a good bean, and it's so sad that you're gonna skip Durin's banner. Oh yeah, I might skip it too, unless something about either his character or his kit make me like really change my mind. You're saving for Durin right now. 1 Durin, 2 Linnisig. Well, I don't know when Linny's signature is going to come back round. I don't even think there's any leaks about it at that point. 3 Varka Oralis. Alice, I don't care. Like, nothing's gonna, like... See, with some of them, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna save, and if I don't have enough, then maybe I'll swipe. Like, maybe I'll swipe for, who did I say earlier? I forget now. It was like, maybe I'll swipe for them. No, Alice, straight up, if I don't get her with any pulls I have saved, I will swipe. I will just go straight up and it's like, we'll charge this to the card. Fontaine Chronicled? Yeah, you're right. That's true. Good point.
I have never spoken openly of this before, but the truth was exactly as people say. The 5 sinners were each driven by their own desires, and it was by playing upon these that the Abyss tempted them to their fall, tearing Conrial apart in the process.
Oh.
The visionary, Vedifenir, who wished to foretell the future. The wise, Haroptatir, who sought limitless knowledge. Gold, Rhindaughter, who desired to create life. The foul, Sertologi, who pursued supreme strength. And last, but not least, Raker of Solnari, Rerir, Ravager of the Moon. Of the 5, Rerir is the only one who remains a mystery to me. He never harbored grand ambitions, so what changed in the space of a single night? How did he come to fall like the others?
It has to do with his fiance, or at least his girlfriend, partner, or whatever. Like, it has to do with, what's her name? I'm forgetting her name right now, but it has to do with her. He's a sub DPS or DPS, pretty sure. It doesn't seem to be like a support. If you've heard of a Theory Crafter. I think if you're not stuck in an ad and you can hear me, then yeah, go ahead. Your pulling list, Columbina, Inefa, maybe Marionette, still considering that one. If she becomes playable, I may be tempted to pull for her as well, because she just seems so fun. And especially if we get to like have Polonia on the field, that'd be so cool. Ads, no, not the ads. Here, let me just do this. But yeah, no, base list though, Jua. I agree with that list.
In other words, you're saying that his change came as a shock to you, and you have no idea what actually happened?
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led to their fall. But what did that look like in practice? And what other context can you give me about the events of that time? The more detail you can give me, the better.
Strangely, now that it comes to it, I hardly know where to begin. The fateful night took place during the era of the Eclipse Dynasty. One day, my elder brother, the visionary, Vedifenir, was summoned to the palace by the Vinster King, only for the king to gouge out his eyes and cast him into the dungeons.
Was this something that we knew? Did we know that there was eye-related crime committed against this person? Back from ads, welcome back. Heard of a theory named Kutching Mains? I have. I don't remember if I've subscribed to them or if I watched them. But yes, I do know Kutching Mains. Wait, is that also not like the name of is that also not the name of the website too? Yeah. Oh, maybe you were talking about the website itself. That's why it sounds familiar. I don't know if it's also a person, but I actually use the Kuching Main's resource for some of my builds. They have a website too? Okay, so it's both. Yeah, so I use the website for some of my builds. I used it for some Noelle reference, actually, and some other few other characters as well. Rather strange. Where have we seen this setup before? Which setup? The story? When it mentioned gouging out his eyes and casting him to the dungeons, it reminds me of Prometheus. Which, I mean, is there a parallel there? Prometheus was given the gift of Prometheus was punished for giving the gift of knowledge to man, cast into the bowels of the earth, and pecked by birds. Giving the gift of knowledge to man, the visionary. I don't know. It's kind of a loose tie, but no, this is eye-related crime first and foremost. As an eyeball myself, I don't agree with this, but I want to know: did we know that this happened to Verofenir? We learned that from the lore of the Wingglider wings of fate's course intertwined, but otherwise no. Okay, interesting. People say they're the go-to for team building and artifact builds and weapons. You want a website that condenses each act? That'd be cool. Actually, yeah, like, or something that condenses each act. There are some good YouTube videos that do a decently good job at that, I think. But yeah, Gundam, I do like Kuching Mains as the website, because it is pretty updated and they go very into detail on different build options and team comps. So, I can see why their reputation is highly regarded. This is the first spoiler of the eye damage after all. Who would look for lore in the Xbox Collider?
When I came to hear of this, my fury knew no bounds. I gathered together every ally I thought I had, and together we set a night to storm the palace and free Ved. Centuries on, the memories of that night still haunt me like a never-ending nightmare. We broke through the palace gates, just like we had planned, each striking towards our separate targets. But then, I was betrayed. Even Vedofenir, the very person I had come to rescue, abandoned me and partook of the Abyss's power.
So, it's personal after all. Then tell me, Mr. Dainsleif, what price are you willing to pay? You, of all people, must know that nothing comes for free.
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a commission. But know this. Rerir was not always a madman. Believe it or not, there was a time when he was just an ordinary man, working for the Conrian Intelligence Service.
Yeah, I think she knows. She saw it firsthand.
Uncovering the truth of Rerir's past is the only way to unravel this mystery. But before you decide if you will accept my commission, I will tell you more about him. Enough, I hope, to help you plan your next move.
Interesting.
Sounds pretty good to me. Feels like we just flagged down a random passerby, only to discover he's actually a master strategist who has a score to settle with our enemy.
Must be all that good karma I've been building. Who knew having a Conrian friend would come in handy?
Can I borrow your halo? It could be useful in the lighthouse.
Hey, enough with the wisecracks. Besides, isn't that lamp of yours bright enough already?
Relax. It was meant to be a compliment. If that was a little over the top for your liking, I'll make sure to tone it down next time.
I'll give your proposal some serious thought, Mr. Dainsleif. Let's speak in private once the meeting is over.
Before that, there's a few things I'd like to share.
You recount meeting the Knave and how the iridescent moon's marrow was retrieved from the Crimson Moon's space. You make it clear that the Knave chose to help you of her own accord, then conclude by reporting how the hearts of the three moons are finally in your hands.
Now that we've united the hearts of the three moons, Your power should be greatly enhanced. But it seems like that hasn't happened yet.
I believe it will take a little longer. You've done so much for me, so I want to be completely honest with you all. Even though I'm doing a lot better now, the truth is, my recovery will likely be an ongoing process.
Welcome in. Way too obsessed. Hey, their voice jump scare. True. I think Nefer is testing him, basically trying to compare notes to see if he can actually be trustworthy. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I have no doubt that she would go to that length as well. That would just be on, you know, that would be her, you know, that's on brand for her. In said Xbox Glider's lore, later the young knight was promoted, and the title Twilight Sword bestowed upon him, and the young knight initially intending only to save his older brother, who had been imprisoned and blinded in both eyes for giving an oracle. Together those 1.5 sentence... Oh, those 1.5 sentence? Oh, the 1.5 sentence makes it clear what happened ever since version 5.2. Interesting. Okay. Alright,
From the moment I was born, my power has been slowly ebbing away. And that is because Tevat has never accepted me. Even with the moons united as one, it seems my rejection cannot be undone. So far, I have yet to find a solution. It may turn out to be a problem that will plague me until the day I finally leave this place behind.
Oh, it was 1.5 sentences? Okay, gotcha. Foreshadowing this moment. I don't want to say it's foreshadowing this moment. I think it was just giving us the information ahead of time. Because we had, you know, it was the same information. Just, we got a little bit more. A little more background to it.
Even so, I will do everything in my power to help you drive out the Ray here of Solnari. As Arlecchino put it, this is not about chasing the spoils of victory. It's just a gesture of heartfelt gratitude.
Kutar.
Tiff, thank you for the care package, and Jua, thank you for the hydrate. Jua, can I get shoutouts for Tiff and Way Too Obsessed? Thank you for the one for Tiff. Can I also get one for A Way Too Obsessed as well, please? Oh. Thank you, thank you. How are you both doing? What is that emote? Oh, I would love to be able to just see the emote and not have... Oh, that's cute. I like that one. Wait, how are you all doing? Hear your identity being stolen in here. Arsenal, congrats on the 3 stream streak. Thank you so much. Hi, my name is Call Me 10. Is that a bald emote? Oh my god. It is nice. Yes, winter's here. Mod hug. Oh, that's a cute one. I do like that. Terrified. She seems a lot more energetic and positive than she did when we first met.
Defeating the Ray here of Solnari will be no easy task. While my strength slowly recovers, we'll also need to gather more intel.
Naturally. We should take all the help we can get if we hope to defeat him.
We've considered several viable plans now, but our choice hinges on the answers to a few key questions.
What should you eat? I'd go for food. Try eating food. You need Ajax summarized in 5 to 6 sentences. I'm sure it can be done, but they may be kind of long sentences. Think I'm so smart. I am so smart. You didn't ask what type of food.
Is it even possible to kill Rerir? What experiences shaped the person or monster he became? And what's he really after? Given Albedo's expertise in alchemy, I think we should leave him to try and answer the first of these questions.
Maybe to just play a knight like a bishop. How? How can you... Are you doing it on the chess.com website, or are you playing it, like, physically? Pokeballs are delicious if you're buying something. Sandwiches are easy if you want to celebrate National Sandwich Day. That's right, it is National Sandwich Day. That's... Like, I get emails for, like, different... like, national and international, things. And I saw one that was like, it's, National Sandwich Day. What type of food should you get? The edible kind. Like physical tests? I see. So that makes sense. I was gonna say you can't actually do that online. Okay, no, for real though, Tiff. What type of food? No sweet. No, no, please. I'm sorry, not the sweets. I kind of like Jua's idea. There's a place near me where you can make your own Pokeballs. Like, you go in, you tell them the ingredients, and they put them together. Sandwiches are easy to make, though. Depends on what you're in the mood for. Like, can you eat a lot, or you just want, like, a snack? If you just want a snack, then something light, maybe a light sandwich, or, I don't know, some fruit. But if you're a, what is a Pokeball? Jua's gonna get you an answer on that one, I'm pretty sure. Can't go wrong with a good Subway. True. So that's the other thing, is if you're decently hungry, a big sandwich, or, like, you know, a takeout meal. Pokeball is so good. Don't live in America either. That's what you get when Hawaii copies Japanese cuisine. Good Poke place near you? There's a... I don't know, the Poke place near me is not super close, but it's also not super far. I've actually been thinking about it the past few days. I kind of want to go back. I don't remember what I ordered last time, but it was not something that was, you wouldn't typically want to order it, I don't think, with the things that I put together.
Understood.
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count on you again, Miss Nefer. Believe me when I say it's not my wish to burden you. But right now, relying on your skills is our only option.
She better not say no.
So you're placing all your hopes on me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We can't thank you enough for agreeing to help us. Honestly, I can hardly believe how lucky we are.
She didn't agree yet, Llama. Don't count your eggs before they hatch.
You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then flinches insincere flattery the next.
I'm sure it's not insincere, Never. Come on. Let's see. So, your options are pizza, McDonald's, pasta, and pasta. A lot more pasta. Something, I don't know what it is, but something's telling me you should make the pasta. But is it plain, or do you have some sauce to go with it? A Pokeball is a Hawaiian dish with a base of rice or greens topped with cubes of marinated raw fish, traditionally ahi tuna. It's usually made with Japanese flavors. Pasta, the second one specifically. You ship Lauma and Nefer? I can see it, yep. Only get McDonald's if you... I have to reword in my head how I say it, because I pronounce it McNaldo's. I say pronounce it. I choose to call it McNaldo's because of a funny video I saw. If you have coupons or app deals, you can plan to redeem. Otherwise, get started on the pasta if you're not tired of eating it. Otherwise, go with the pizza. Say pasta again. Better be pesto pasta with garlic bread. Got a point. What, the second one specifically?
Ladies, please. I must object to your portrayal of me. That's all. Feel free to keep bickering. Just pretend I'm not here.
Who is this guy? I like him. 2 is the one? Do it. I didn't say pastar. What the heck? You know your pasta.
I almost don't want to leave this room. I'm curious to see how this plays out.
Oh my gosh.
I have faith in you, Miss Nefer. Something tells me you'll stand by us until the very end.
What do you mean say pasta normally? What is normal?
Oh? And what makes you so sure of that? What if I suddenly decide that my compensation is insufficient?
This isn't about the money. I can sense that you've got a deep-seated distaste for Rerir. And knowing you, that alone is motive enough.
Pa. I don't know what you're trying. I don't know. Spell it in IPA. That'll make it easier. I agree that Columbiana is one that would cause indirect chaos with her wording. Would she though? Maybe. What is pastu? Pausta? Pausta sounds like a dog thing. Like a puppuccino.
Look at them getting along so well. Like two peas in a pod.
And I'm the one they accuse of insincere flattery. There is no justice.
Who is this guy? I like him.
Miss Lauma, you have to understand something. Unlike you, I don't actually enjoy having everyone's hopes on my shoulders.
Okay, so thank you, Jua. So IPA pronunciation: American English, pasta. British English, pasta. Looks... I don't know why you changed it. It looks basically the same. But not the same characters? Pasta and pasta. Varla Varka Barka.
Is that right? Well, maybe the fact that I'm willing to put my hopes in other people says more about me than you.
Oh, gotcha,
The
Jua.
fact is, I also trust you. And that's because I know that you're someone we can count on.
She didn't like to hear that, but she knows it's true.
Anyway, we've got our plan, so let's get moving. Mr. Dainsleif, let's talk. And Traveler, once we're finished, if you've nothing else planned, I'd like you to come with me.
This whole
Okay.
experience is teaching me a lot. For instance, I now know that when other issues come up in the future, I'll have far more luck getting Lauma to convince Miss Nefer than trying to do it myself.
Hate to say it, friend, but that's one of the funniest things I've heard in a while.
Why? You think I've got it wrong?
Quite the opposite. But what makes it so hilarious is how long it's taken you to realize.
I wonder if Lynn's actually ships them too. Do you not understand how to read that? How to not understand that? Because I took a little bit of linguistics. Some of it is just like, obviously, like the consonants are usually the same. And then just certain other ones. I don't know how to explain it. And then Italian pasta mamma mia. Don't bring the Italian accent into here, Tim. I can't do it. Just assume no one would figure it out if he asked for IPA. Okay, so Nefer and Dainsleif converse intently for quite some time. From the gravity of their expressions, you can tell how heavily the next stage of the plan weighs upon them both. After a short chat, Albedo and Jurin head off with Varka on what they describe as a sample-finding mission. Lauma steps out for a while, then comes back loaded up with emergency medicine. She tells you that while people rarely expect to get hurt, it's her duty to be ready when they do. You and Paimon wait patiently for Nefer, content to see how well everyone is working together. You're Italian? No, I know, but I can't do the... I especially can't do an Italian accent if you're here, because I would be way too embarrassed. But I just also know that I can't really do one anyways. Don't forget Sweden pasta. In Aussie way. You and Paimon wait patiently for... Okay. Once Nefer is finished, you follow her and Lauma back to the curatorium. Wait. Get a call, you got to hear that? No, Twitch, that's not a link. Jua. Wait, but that's... Okay, so besides syllabication being different, no, but I don't... Wait, hang on. Why does that not... I need to actually refer to the chart for once in a while. Vowel chart is here. So... Is it not? That's...
Leave it to me.
I
Oh,
physically don't think I can
whatever it
actually make
is.
that sound.
What
For some reason.
exactly is
Mochi,
it?
welcome in.
I didn't quite catch your request.
How are you doing? I'm trying to speak an Italian A sound, but that's not a vowel sound that I actually know how to pronounce. Maybe I need to hear it in context. Because I know where it's formed in the mouth. I just cannot do the sound. Hi, Ashru. Oh, no, I actually meant to check the board, not talk to Ashru. How you doing, Mochi? Try it. Got to hear it. Literally anything with a period position like so Link, weirdly enough. So, pasta. No, that's the... That... I can't bring the vowel sound any more forward in my mouth. There's front, middle, and back. Pasta is the American English, that in the back of the mouth. Pasta is more middle of the mouth. It's like front, middle. And then I don't know what makes it sound more further front. I don't know how to do it. Pasta. Yes, that's how I say it. It's probably changed over the years just because of like different linguistic influences through the course of my life. So my phonology has morphed quite a bit. Playing Minecraft and 5 villagers broke into your garden and became farmers. The villagers were like, hey, we need jobs, so you're going to employ us, okay? I tried my best. I did. I'll work on it. Because I actually, as someone who is fascinated with linguistics, I would like to know how to actually form some vowel sounds that I don't know how to do. And also some consonant sounds, but right now it's the vowel sound. Just gonna send different versions of pasta. Here's Icelandic. So that's an aspirated P, but that's the same vowel. That's the same A vowel. Is it not? That's the same A vowel. I don't know how to do it. But anyways, it's a harder, like, P sound. So the small H there is an aspiration, so you go P. You got your S3, Chuyan and Withering Waves. Nice, let's go, Mochi. I'm glad you got your S3. Did you get the what was it, the weapon you're going for, right? I forget if there's another word for their weapons, but did you get that one as well? Your garden and the village already has 5 gardens. They wanted your garden, though. German pronunciations are just super funny, throwing it out there. Agreed. There's a really funny video that I always think about sometimes, where I learned how to say ambulance in German. Krankenwagen. Teach you your language? Yes, please. Thank you, Tiff.
It's okay. We actually used the time to help Dainsliff get a room at the hotel.
Oh, cool. We actually helped him out there. Garden has bees, beetroot, carrots, potatoes, melons, pumpkins, carrots, and sweet berries. That's a very nice garden, actually. It's being worked on to grab another copy right now. Hey, let's go. You got this, Mochi. What happened in Danish? Pasta? Pasta? And pasta. That's interesting. Why do they have 3? Why are there 3? Actually, wait, that D is a different D. I don't know what that D is, actually. So, I can say the last one, though. Pasta. You're working on Taliak in English right now? Joke is because Alto in English is Taliak's VA. Oh, nice, nice. I like Alto. I don't remember too many of the characters, but Alto was one that I loved playing as.
That's very considerate of you. Now, I trust you share my curiosity about Rarir's past, and you seem fairly familiar with Mr. Dainsliff already.
That's right. We've known each other for quite some time now.
We spoke at some length after the meeting. He was the one who suggested I should invite you to join this operation.
Oh,
He feels confident that these secrets will be safe with you.
I'm glad he feels that way. I was never really sure what he thought about us. Specialized in speaking 3 white accents, non-indigenous American and Australian, and British. Nice. And no worries, Jua. Chiyuan's VA is the same one as Zodiark. Oh, interesting. And Harmies. I don't know who Harmies is. I know ish of Zodiark. I don't know Harmies. Whatever you do, avoid Sir Stromig with your life. It is so foul that the stink will condemn your house for months. Oh, Hermes. Okay. I still don't know who it is in Final Fantasy, but okay, that's fair. Sustromig and durians. I've heard durians taste good, though. I've actually seen a durian in person, I think, but I didn't really have a need to buy one.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's for sure.
Thanks for your trust too, Nefer.
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I invited you. It shows that you trust me to explain everything in due course.
Exactly. The pickled sardine thing of indirect gas weaponry. Is this something that I'm just not? Is this like a biological weapon in food form? What is this? Okay, Sastromig. What is this? Sour herring, lightly salted, fermented Baltic Sea herring, traditional to Swedish cuisine since at least the 16th century. I don't think I'll be having some anytime soon. I think Sastromig is illegal in berries. What? Visiting Philippines for family and eating durian made you feel sick? Is it really that bad? Oh gosh. Wait, who's had a durian here before? Jua, did you say you've had a durian before? A lot of people react to Sastromig. Does that count as like torture? Would that make me a bad person? For sensitive nostrils, it's essentially durian scent times 100. Oh gosh. And plus, Surstromig stinks so bad, it's banned from traveling airline because the air compressions will seep into the cabin. Yikes. It will burn you in enclosed space? That's terrifying. Who made this food? People in the 16th century just did not have good recipes. You've had a durian? Oh no, okay, we'll pick this up when the ads are done.
That's because we know what you're capable of.
Thank you for the care
appreciate you
package
too,
and the
Nefer.
hydrate 10.
You might have been forced to help in the beginning, but this time, it was your choice.
Exactly. Don't think you've had a durian. Closest thing you've had is jackfruit. Oh, okay, maybe I've got those two confused then. Oh wait, 2 hydrates, essentially. Welcome back from the ads. Make the redeem. You'll have to remind me. Like, I'll have to do it when, like, either you or Jua or both of you are in a call with me so that I can actually be motivated to do it. Jackfruit is nothing like durian other than appearance. Maybe I just got them visually confused then. Maybe it was a jackfruit that I saw in person, not a durian. Make drown or redeem. That's what 10 wants. 10 wants me to make a drown the eyeball redeem. I'll do it. We still need to work out the price though. We need to haggle the price. We need to haggle the cost of it. But yes, thank you for the care package and the redeem.
That's one way to put it. Another is this, that once a decision's been made, it's set in stone. After that, my only goal is to see it through.
500. Run it by Jua. Jua, I'm not putting it fully in your hands, but I'm gonna let you take first stab at whether that's a fair price in your estimate.
Alright, so here's how it is. I'm going to access Rarir's thoughts again using my confidential method. Now, I'm sure you've seen things like this before on your travels, so you're surely well aware of how dangerous it can be. The reason I've gathered you all here is to ensure my safety during the proceedings. I plan for us to enter the fragment of his consciousness together, and once inside, I will focus on searching for information.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are we playing as all 4 of them?
Think of this as a diving expedition into someone's brain. If I'm the diver, you are my safety equipment, tasked with keeping me alive while I'm under the surface.
According to your research, the only way you can eat surströmming is out in public so the sink doesn't cling to anywhere. That's crazy that you have to have like a proper way to eat it like that. You have to be in a ventilated space, essentially. Dream's basically if you got the shell of a pineapple with the innards smelling like yogurt gone really sour. Maybe it's something on that I never have to see in my life. Imagine a product smelling so bad that it's illegal in countries. That is so wild. Only be fair if we don't acknowledge the potential quad hydrate from a drown, hydrate, and care package all at once. Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah, it looks like we gotta haggle the price a bit more, figure that out.
Once the ceremony begins, we will all be spying on privileged information. But in the interests of safety, you must remain absolutely silent at all times. We will discuss our observations after the ceremony has concluded. Lastly, any individuals of a weaker constitution are advised not to partake in the ceremony. In any case, Paimon has her own job to do, which requires staying in the room but not joining the ceremony.
Never conspicuously left out the details of her confidential method. I guess her brain diving techniques are a trade secret.
Well, good luck, everyone. Sounds like all Paimon can do is cross her fingers and root for you guys.
There's a little more to it than that. I was being serious when I said you have a job to do. While the rest of us are inside Rarir's mind, it's imperative that we have a team member on the outside. In the event that something goes wrong, you will be our first responder. I don't anticipate any issues, but the extra level of safety will be greatly appreciated.
I second that. This is a dangerous operation here, and you're our whole rescue team. That's pretty much the most important job in the crew.
Like it matters, have 314k channel points, can destroy the economy whenever you want. Not exactly illegal in countries of borderline. I mean, from what I heard, it's illegal in some countries. Unless I misread. Or they were being sarcastic. Got pasta, nice. Any sauces or is it plain? Your line was yes, that sounds fair. Durian is not illegal to eat in its native countries, but it is banned in many public places. Okay, so banned, I guess I read banned and thought illegal, so that's on me. Like public transportation and some hotels due to its strong lingering odor. It's also illegal in some cases to sell unripe durians, as Thailand has laws against selling immature fruit to protect the quality of their exports. Oh, interesting. A little bit of economy lore there. Trade economy. Plus, another reason why surströmming is illegal to travel by air is because the can is so pressurized that any dip in air pressure could cause the can to actually explode like a stink bomb. That is absolutely mental. Oh, you had pasta too? Ooh, I kind of want some pasta as well. But I haven't... It's hard to find good, like, vegan pasta because of the, you know, there are some egg noodles. Or, you know, sometimes there's a sauce or something. I can't have Alfredo. Which is one of my favorite... That was one of my favorite ones growing up. Chicken Alfredo. Just ordered it. We'll get back to you in 20. Ribs surströmming. Are you talking to me, 10? Also know that you can't import haggis to the US as well. That's fair. If that's true, then that's absolutely fair. The smell of surströmming is overwhelmingly pungent, a combination of rotting fish, strong cheese, and other unpleasant odors like sewage and decaying matter. This powerful acrid scent comes from the fermentation process, which produces volatile organic acids, making one of the world's most notoriously smelly foods, often leading to a gag reflex even before tasting it. Yeah, no thanks. I will stay far away from it. Also, sorry, Crash, man. I didn't say welcome. Welcome in. How are you doing, Crash? Such good offer yesterday, but didn't want to brag because I can't have it. No, feel free to brag about it. I don't mind. Like, unless people are trying to make me feel bad, then that's a little different. But if people are like, yo, I just had this awesome pizza. I know you can have it, but dude, this pizza was awesome. I'm like 8 thumbs up. 8 thumbs? Can you do thumbs with tentacles? I don't know, but you know what I mean. Ever played 60 Seconds? Is that the one where you have like 60 seconds to collect a bunch of materials like food and stuff and then go into an underground bunker? I don't, if it is that one, I haven't played it, but I've wanted to. Ever since I saw Markiplier play it years ago, I've wanted to play it. Survive the Bunker? Yeah, I have not played it, but I had wanted to try it. 6 tickles. Lynn, thank you for the lurk and the check-in. Jewel, can I get a shout out for Lynn, please?
So, Paimon's like the lifeguard? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, got it.
Emergency lifeguard.
Good. Please, take a seat. We'll get started momentarily.
So, did Mr. Dainsliff tell you anything else?
Oh, okay, Arsenal. I was gonna say, it's like, not a fan of games. It's like, I love games. What do you mean? I'm a video game streamer. No, but yeah, turn-based. I might give it a try one day. I don't know if I'll try it on stream, because if I'm already not, like, in the best mind space for it, like in the headspace to try it out, I don't want to have that color the stream, you know, and make it, you know, not the best experience. We'll see. I'll have to consider. I'll have to do some serious consideration on it. You know the premise, but instead of tomato cans, it's surstromig. Will you survive? No, I'll just hit me with the nuke. I'll take the nuke to the face. Hey, fun fact, like 2 weeks ago, a guy fell into a radioactive pool of water, ingested some of it, was pulled out, and was completely fine. He only had, like, they could only detect background levels of radiation coming from his hair. And he went to work like a day or two later. He fell into the cavity filled with water where the uranium fuel pellets were. So yeah, that happened. You're about to reach a good stopping point technically. If you want to pause and do something else like Spiral Abyss, you'd want to be ready for that after the cutscene. Otherwise, there's an okay stopping point in 1 hour and a good stopping point in 2. Okay, let's shoot for the 1 hour one. I do want to, because I have been talking a lot, I do want to get through a bit more of the story if that's feasible.
He told me that he believes Rarier kept some big secrets in his life. He's not sure that they were the cause of his eventual downfall, but he's asked me to uncover what those secrets were all the same.
But surely you're not planning to go through with this, no matter the cost.
If you think that, you'd be overestimating me. I'm a businesswoman, not a mercenary. But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand glimpse into Conrian history? No chance.
That's valid.
Well, as long as you don't let morbid curiosity get in the way of safety concerns, we're good. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
You're such a killjoy.
She's got incense, candles. Almost feels like a summoning ritual. Seems like Nefer still has no intention of sharing her trade secrets. But now's not exactly the moment to pry. I see there's a chess set on the table. Could that have something to do with her intel gathering methods?
Alright, I'm good to go.
All set over here too.
I'm ready as well.
Promise, Paimon, you'll be extra careful.
Pinky promise.
Alright. Let your whole body relax. We're about to begin.
As always, the dose makes the poison. 5 seconds of exposure is nothing compared to a bomb. Yeah, no, that's true. Sorry, I had to like go through my head. I thought we were talking about Surstromig again still. But it's I think it's less so about like the exposure time and more so about like the conditions and just the inherent things with, you know, falling into radioactive water. But no, you're still right though. 5 seconds compared to the full of exposure of a bomb. 1 to 2 hours at most. 3 hours if you're really bad.
Close your eyes. Phew. Could this be his office? Pretty standard setup. Bookshelves, paperwork, files.
Can you really call it paperwork if it's all done on stone tablets?
According to Dainsliff, Rarier used to be an intelligence operative.
Oh, never mind. I see paper.
Chances are there's plenty of top secret intel
Yeah, there's
stashed
paper.
away in this room. Is this where you keep your secrets, Rarier? Can't say I'm not looking forward to this.
Spoken like a true intel gatherer. Wait, I want to look at other things first.
Bookshelves full of documents. Looks like these are all files, packed with the personal details of individual Conrians. The Crimson Moon dynasty preceded the eclipse. Since Rarier worked as a secret agent during the latter, it stands to reason that he was tasked with purging remnants of the old dynasty. Yep, lines up exactly with what Dainsliff told me.
About the upcoming cutscene. Oh, gotcha. If you just stop, this is the part. Gotcha, gotcha. Eating pasta as well. Look at everyone's eating. Now I kind of want like. I don't know. I don't know what kind I would want. I think some foods are treated with radiation in low amounts because the radiation is not enough to harm us, but enough to kill some microorganisms. I think you're right on that. Oh, how do I? I thought I could do it. Never mind. Anyways. Oh. Oh.
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them just like usual. Male, 51. Occupation, cook. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Oh, wow. In your personal opinion, you think Nahida would confiscate the box Nefer has since it allows some people to go into someone's mind without consent? I mean, it doesn't allow them to go into their mind. It only allows Nefer to go into their memories. She can't go into their active, as far as I know from what we've seen, it can't allow Nefer to go into Rarier's current mind, which is what Nahida could do. But she can view memories, which is something that we can do via other methods as well. Just the ley lines being weird, for one. So I don't think it's something Nahida would... I mean, Nahida may not like it, but I don't think that she would see it as, like, something on her level, you know? Don't forget her hobby is stalking us, and her skill lets her go into someone's mind without consent. Only one figurehead shall look into your head. Big sister Nahida is looking at you. Yeah, Ten, Lin, and Tiff all eating pasta tonight. Forgot to say with you, Farina, off topic, we got her to top 1 point. Yo, let's go. That's so awesome. I'm so happy for you. Top 1.7, basically 1 point. Do we want to round it down or we want to round it up? 1.7%. Counter argument: the entire region of Sumeru gives their full consent to Nahida since they see her as a guardian of dreams. I mean, sure, but counter argument. She was doing it before people of Sumeru knew about her, and while they thought dreams were for idiots. I think he's got you there. That's a really good counterpoint. I'm waiting to see what the rebuttal is, Arsenal. Round up 1.8. No, you would want to. No, because that makes it slightly, very, very slightly, not as good. We round it the other way. We get you closer to the 1%. You will be the 1% here, Angie. Where's my...
Neutralized.
Oh, cool. We don't get dates either.
This
Oh.
one should be archived under purged targets. Female, 23. Occupation, office clerk. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized on... Another one for purged targets. Sounds like she was that other man's daughter.
Oh, wow.
Never mind. What's it got to do with me? Male, 40. Occupation, teacher. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized on...
What if they don't pose a threat, though? What if they're just living? Their existence poses a threat to the dynasty?
Just another nobody for the archive. Come to think of it, I remember surveilling this man. A case like his never would have been considered a priority in the past. Huh. He barely even interacted with other Crimson Moon descendants.
Yeah, this seems very suspicious. That they're going out of their way to take out so many Crimson Moon descendants. Oh, she looks like a...
Female,
oh, no.
16. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
That's just a kid.
Neutralized on...
Oh my gosh.
Filed. I have no recollection of this girl. None whatsoever. She doesn't seem to be anyone important, but then again, how many of them really are?
Oh my gosh. Got you there? Want to see the absolute unit she is? Yeah, no, absolutely. Feel free to share, Angie. Like Nahida as much as the next person, but she's the god of wisdom, not the god of respecting your privacy. That's free-thinking thought. That's a threat to the dynasty, sir. Don't you know? They're descendants of the enemy. That makes them enemies. Why would they ever want to live their lives? They had to be wiped out. Man, that's... This is actually kind of heartbreaking. Is that another child over there?
Female, 13. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Guys, my heart is breaking. Gonna hop off and study, enjoy stream. Thank you, Angie. Hope you have a good study session. Guilty by association, sentenced to death. Apparently. This is actually cruel.
Neutralized and... Filed.
That's another one, isn't it? Maybe 15?
Male, 11.
They're getting younger.
Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has not been observed making any contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Not been observed making any contact, yet still poses a threat.
Neutralized and...
Sakura, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hey, Beliri, Lock6, SJ Cell. Jua, thank you for the TSO. And Puggy Mommy, how are you all doing? You guys came in at a really not good time. So Sakura, you remember earlier how I mentioned I was really scared and worried for where the story was going? Yeah, it got dark. It got really dark. How was your stream though? How was Cats? Oh, you changed games. You were doing House Flipper, I think, right? Was what you started with? Happy Halloween. Yeah, no, this would have been, oh my gosh, this is so we're POV of this guy right now. He's filing away these reports of neutralized targets because they're threats to the dynasty, threats to their kingdom, because they're from an ancient kingdom. Or it's kind of weird lore-wise, but anyways, so he's filing them away, and it started out like, you know, this person such and such was like, you know, 53, and then like this person was like 20 something, and then 40 something, and then it was a 16-year-old girl, and then a 13-year-old girl. This is an 11-year-old boy that was neutralized on, the dates are redacted. So we're just going through crossing out these neutralized targets. So like we go to the next file.
Male.
What?
6. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it. Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No!
No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats. It's a perfectly legitimate line of work. Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts.
Oh, we didn't get to do the other one. Okay. That's insane. Okay, so let me get caught up on chat real quick. Welcome in. You joined us in time for reviewing records of child genocide in Genshin. Yeah, that's really dark. Children are descendants of the enemy, are still descendants of the enemy. How much do you want to bet the other descendants they were talking to were just other kids? Yeah, it's death and taxes, all part of the Conway and bureaucratic process. You did House Flipper to finish the Scooby-Doo map you were doing and switch to Cats and Cups after stream since it came out Saturday. What is Cats and Cups about? I think we need a little levity in today's stream. What is Cats and Cups about? Neutralized? Yeah, neutralized. Yeah, it is dark. Giving off 1942. You know what else is giving off to me? Oh, I just remembered. The whole thing with Odysseus killing the son of Prince Hector, the infant, the baby, dropping him off a wall. Oh my gosh. This is the part you want to keep writing those X's. Did Genshin become a psychological horror? I mean, kind of. Honestly, kind of. Should have done more documents. Oh, don't tell me they get younger than that. No, please. No, my heart is hurting. It's weird how they see 6 to 16 S threats even though the kiddos have zero idea why they're being targeted. It's so heartbreaking. It's so sad. It's a very cozy game about selling coffee and croissants to cats. Wait, that's actually really... I have to try that game now. That sounds kind of cute. Very different vibes. Your heart may be hurting, but you'll have forced over time. No. Okay, let's examine the mirror again.
It's even gloomier than last time. I wonder what's changed.
So, how many more documents could we have gone through? Because I didn't want to interrupt who I'm assuming was Vedelfinir. Welcome back, noobs. That baby and you... No! Bad noobs. Bad. You don't get to read the other documents in favor of listening to the dialogue. Oh, you don't? You just keep going? Okay. Who's being targeted? You just started paying attention again? Odysseus, is that you? Yeah, no, 10. So, Rarir was marking off documents of people that were eliminated, Crimson Moon Dynasty descendants, including a 16-year-old, a 13-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a 6-year-old.
A box containing a ring inlaid with a precious gem.
Oh, it's his wedding ring. Did he give it to, what's her name? Someone remind me of his girlfriend's name.
Must be for his girlfriend.
It sounds like a Lord of the Rings name. I can't remember what it is. Rolindis. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Could have gone through another 15. Wait, but can you read the 15? Wait, so we don't even click on anything with the first document. It's not progress ever. You need to progress to the first few. Yes, yeah, the part that we got to was how much we needed to get through. Oh, what's the cat doing here? Wait, hi cat. Another 15, but it doesn't give you the info, right? You just can cross through them. But you don't want to force overtime. It's so painful. I don't also remember what this one was.
A file tucked inside a folder. The title reads,
Dear Breakfast Shop Owner.
It's a list of names, but at this stage I have no idea who any of them even are.
Is that a covert operations thing? That looks like a covert ops thing.
Wonder what kind of encryption technique this is. Seems like it has to be inserted into that camouflage device nearby. Aha! It's an audio recording.
They had audio recordings 500 years ago?
Please, hear me out. I can't shake this feeling that someone's been spying on our house. No, I'm not being paranoid. It's true. I saw someone dressed in all black. It was a couple of days back, but that was on another street, not near my house. I swear, I know what I saw.
There's a note in the margin. Surveillance of the run for their residence has concluded. We apprehended the target and filed the mission report last night. Could the voice in the recording belong to one of Rare's targets?
Possibly. Not that refusing to do anything would mean anything. These are memories of Rare and the kids are already dead. We'll never understand why Hoyo tried to pull so much drama out of us. Not all of us are into so much grimdark. Grimdark has always, or Genshin has always been grimdark, use it on the surface, just look at Inazuma side quests. Yeah, it's usually a bit more subtext or subdued or, you know, more of an illusion. Like A, not I. Like, it's usually alluded to. It's not straight up, we are marking off, you know, these, you know, children as, you know, being neutralized. Alright, where do we go now? This way?
Mr. Vedifalnir, it's been quite some time since we last met.
Wait. Was that not Vedifalnir's voice speaking to him earlier? Because that was, I thought that was the voice that Vedifalnir uses to...
Rare, I trust you're here because you have something important to discuss.
Forgive me. I wasn't tuning out, it's just, I noticed you didn't even phrase that as a question. As if you knew I was coming.
He did know you were coming, he's the visionary.
Tell me, does someone in your position ever feel the need to ask questions at all?
And you have the Enkonomiya, such brutal side quest. Enkonomiya was quite a story. Sounded like Rare pretty much dressed in black alongside his colleagues to mind break the poor thing to come in as Reapers. I'm scared.
It is indeed within my power to foresee certain things. Things like your arrival.
Thank you, Ten, for the care package and the hydrate. Jewel, could you clear the queue for me, please? Gosh, but Mochi, I'm just imagining Rare, like how we see him in present day, but in all black. instead of like white and red. Which I know is not like what he would have looked like. He didn't need the bandages back then. But something ominous like that. All you'll say is that the purple haze around the text is associated with one specific faction. The Abyss? Drown the eye. Genshin isn't above making grim dark stories about their adolescent children. Oh, I know. I'm not against it. It's dark, but that's the story. That's a fair storytelling perspective. I'm not against it. It's just so shocking. Here to say that the pastor is 10 out of 10. I'm glad. What kind was it? Because Grim Reaper, like how Castlevania has the death character, but just breaking someone mentally here to indicate their time is at an end. Yeah, that's even more like psychologically torturing. That's some really messed up stuff. I hate to say it, but I think these guys are the bad guys. Alfredo, ooh, nice. ACT, welcome in. How you doing? But yeah, imagine though, that's actually wild to just like be the apparition of death to foreshadow their last day. Doing good? That's good, I'm glad. I'm doing fine, but the story here is really, it's really hurting. You have people wanting Rare playable so they can, yep, ignoring his past crimes. Yeah. Then again, like, I'm not advocating for him. What he did wasn't right. But he does seem very conflicted. Like, he's doing it because he thinks it's right. He does think it's right, and he's doing the right thing. It doesn't fully absolve him, but I think it does sort of, you know, speak to something there. Traveler has performed war crimes. Surprised the Geneva Conventions haven't arrested the Traveler, because the Geneva Conventions don't exist into that. Maybe the Sangonomiya Conventions or something.
I was just thinking. It won't be long before I'll be inviting both you and Dane to my wedding.
That isn't a lie, but nor is it a fact as such. It's a wish, isn't it?
Man, you'd hate to talk to a visionary or a prophet or a soothsayer or someone who can predict the future, right? It's like, the weather's gonna be great today. How do I know? Because I said so. Yeah.
Fooling a prophet, is there?
Yeah.
Ever since that day we met for drinks, I knew it was only a matter of time before you came looking for me.
Teyvat has its own laws. The Geneva Conventions are not one of them. Everyone would be at war against the Torre.
Does it feel good? Knowing how the future will unfold.
I imagine it's pain.
I'm afraid the notions of good and bad fail to capture the complexity of what such a power entails. Once you've seen what will come to pass, it can be all too easy to succumb to fear and melancholy. Unless, of course, you learn to abandon these feelings. You fear my silence, and long to hear the words I left unspoken that day.
Let me make sure I didn't miss... okay, I don't think I missed anything up in chat earlier. Traveler did kind of have a warrant out for them after preventing Toma's vision from being taken. Yeah, Traveler just, you know, casually trying to be the criminal in every nation.
That's right.
You must have noticed my reluctance to broach the subject. And the reason is simple. Because the truth could never have lived up to your hopes. For both our sakes, such words are better left unsaid. The burden of prophecy was never meant for your shoulders.
So who exactly do you deem worthy to hear your prophecies? None but our exalted king?
Or rather, our king as he once was.
You're closer to his majesty than I am. You must know better than anyone how much he's changed.
You say that as though it is to my benefit.
Yet precisely because of that, I dare not speak rashly. A king can turn out to be the most virtuous of rulers, or a tyrant more terrible than the most vicious of dragons.
What change did he go through? Is it to do with how they started, like, did they start cracking down harder on eliminating Crimson Moon Dynasty descendants? Traveler has been accused of or committed a crime in literally every nation so far. Yeah, to be fair, the Traveler basically has a criminal record in almost every region. With the exception of Nodcry, because there is no law. Ominous words you should never hear. Hey, don't get that undeclared food item for the sake of mystery. You'll die from it if you do.
You are so wise and far-sighted, yet still you would have me live in fear of the unknown?
You make a fair point. Especially given my silence alone was all it took to send you spiraling downwards. Very well then. Let me offer you some advice. And I say this not as a prophet or a visionary, but simply as the brother of your friend. For many reasons, there is very little chance of your marriage ending in happiness. If happiness is what you seek, you should find another fiancé.
Oh.
Hold on. There's that same black fog again. Could this memory belong to Thelindis? Guess I better tread carefully.
Wait, can we go back up in here? No, but that is where the other space is. Interesting. Also, why does it look green?
Hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity.
Okay, so we're picking up back from this memory. Wait, so Except Fontaine technically, since that was more of a setup via Nivelet though. Dang it. He still committed the crime even if it was a setup. Baguette point taken. Is his advice talk less, smile more? I mean, I would hate to see Riri smile. I think that would be more terrifying than just everything we've seen so far. Mondstadt attempted theft along with breaking and entering. Liyue fleeing arrest. Inazuma, obvious is obvious. Sumeru going against the great sages of the academia. Fontaine eating the Hydro Archon's cake. Natlin framed as a Saurian poacher. That's right, that did happen. Nodcry breaking and entering the Fatui research facility. Okay, I'll give you that one, that's fair. Natlin's the only one that was framed. I mean, Fontaine you could kind of say was framed too. It's just that we actually did it. Is it not considered... Like, it was a setup, it was framed, but like we still did it. I think framed and setup share the same meaning in that case, no? Depending on your choices in World Quest, you can potentially add murder to Sumeru. I keep forgetting about that.
His name is Rayrir, and he claims to be one of the king's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because I want you to kill him. You are the only person he would never suspect.
Yeah, the memory cut out before that line, I think, last time.
No, absolutely not. I would never dream of doing such a despicable thing.
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last? Do not forget that the blood of the Crimson Moon flows in your veins too.
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter now? The dynasty has long been dead and gone. You think that alone is reason enough for me to throw away everything I have?
Why wouldn't it be? You two were once a child of the Crimson Moon, just like me. Don't tell me you've never felt so much as a flicker of fury for the way we were trampled into the dust.
But her eyes...
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty, I can try to persuade him. Or have him persuade the Vinster King.
Persuade the Vinster King? Do you even know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? Why he keeps trying to force us to hand over our secrets over and over again? Or why we refuse to give up on restoring the dynasty? The Vinster King. A blind fool. His eyes clouded by powers from beyond this world. A petty little man with a miser's heart. And he dares to sit upon the throne? Mark my words. Sooner or later, Conrio will fall. And it will be his doing. If you can't bring yourself to do it, so be it. Just you watch. It won't be long before calamity descends upon us all.
The Rehir of Solnari. That really is quite a secret you've been keeping from me, Rerir.
Why is she looking...
But
okay.
who am I to talk? Am I really any better? I've kept my own past a secret this whole time, too. Love should be built on honesty. But ours was born from lies. And yet, is it really so wrong to hide things that would only make life harder? If we don't cover up the parts that no one else should see, how can we go on pretending to be normal? Vedifulnir must have known all this. And that's why he made his prophecy. In the end, nothing stays hidden forever. But I won't just sit by and watch this disaster unfold. I'll do everything in my power to protect what I cannot afford to lose. No matter who I have to face.
Here's the issue. Look how young this child is, and yet he wants to restore the dynasty that the king is against. Okay, so that's fair. That's a fair, like, point or counterpoint or whatever. But I mean,
Was that Rerir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day, as if nothing ever happened?
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out. Deli? Oh. They're talking about those people from the opposition. Right. I'd almost forgotten they used to run a deli. People of no consequence always vanish so easily. And no one even remembers them.
After all, at some point you...
Surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be. So many have died already, and they say that the king's madness grows with each passing day.
I'm not saying it's right just to explain the king's logic here. After all, at some point you can't assume everyone is trying to bring back the dynasty, or even has the ability to. That's... yeah, no, it sucks, but it does sort of... not validate, but it gives a good perspective into the Vinster King's motives or motivation.
We're not going to survive this, are we? But why does it have to be this way? Do we really deserve to die just because of the blood that runs through our veins? Felindis, are you even listening?
Her eyes are normal as well.
Sorry, Freether. My mind was off wandering. I heard you, though. You're talking about what Rerir said. He's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt down rebels and dissidents.
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives. Maybe he was using you from the very beginning.
No. Rerir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. My family are only distant relatives of the main lineage, and besides, my eyes are perfectly ordinary. Truth be told, apart from my teacher,
Pretty much no one knows I have any connection to any of it. It's been a long time since my family severed ties.
And thank you for the lurk, 10.
But as Orlog said, who could possibly talk sense into that raving lunatic of a king? No one.
I'll work something out. Trust me, I'm with you all. But for now, you need to keep yourselves hidden. Don't let anyone find you, anyone at all. Don't forget that Rerir is an Eclipse operative. You need to be extra careful when he's around. And when I am too. For now, don't come looking for me. And if anything happens to me, just act like we've never met.
If even you can't escape this, what hope do the rest of us have? But after all this time together, surely he wouldn't lay a hand on you.
I won't speak in his defense, nor can I give you a clear answer to that question. But I'll do everything I can to put an end to this. Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape presents itself, take it. You'll be glad you took some spare change.
You call that change? But what about you?
I've got a job, and there's still money coming in. But you can't go anywhere right now. Please think about yourself for once.
Okay, not that way. Oh, it is that way. She's not part of the main line. That can only mean one thing. What? That she's, I don't know, what would that mean? Can we sit back down here? We don't get the POV again. Or the reflection. Training room.
Another day, another round of assassination training. Training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you kill a person, doesn't it bother you when you end up covered in their blood?
Why would it? Aren't we all just walking blood bags?
But not everyone is accustomed to hunting down others like prey. You've been a hunter for so long now, you seem to have forgotten that most people don't just go around killing one another.
Leave me alone. Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle, then choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk. And the brain won't sense a thing.
I doubt that. I'll bet no one's ever died a quiet death at your hands.
I work clean. No traces.
We aren't using a sword. I don't know what all that was about. Or like holding the handle correctly. Oh, nice.
That won't happen.
He's changed. Ever since he fell under the spell of that power. In the beginning, he only had to take out a handful of the guilty. But now...
The ones I've dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work flawlessly.
No more lies.
So do we just keep fighting dummies? Oh. Oh.
Was it because she didn't trust you? Or something else?
Guys, I want to go home. This got really dark. This got even more dark. Oh gosh. Your favorite thing, because it all comes down to how good you are at kicking. Those are the kids you kicked. I hate this. Ray's memory is not Nefer's. Ray was likely using a sword or similar to this part of memory. Oh yeah, no, I know. It's just like, I get that. It was just like the juxtaposition of saying like all the sword techniques and we're just there kicking.
Delindis, do you still remember Orlog?
Orlog.
The boy who was pretending to sell flowers. You spoke for quite a while, didn't you?
Yes, we did. What about him?
He was arrested 2 days ago. Chances are he's already dead.
He...
I just don't get it! After everything he's done, why do you still stand by him? Or does it mean nothing to you that people keep dying?
No, that's not... Just hear me out.
I need to go now, Thelindis. They're looking for us. You take care too. If you ever need a place to hide, come find us.
At least, you know, they're not like, there's no animosity there. Those dummies, those were actually the kids you slayed with you. Yeah, I know, I hate it. No, I know, Crash. I hate it.
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 47 hours for experimental purposes. The results are as follows. All subjects of observation that were sent inside have now...
Oh?
The situation within is proving more problematic than anticipated. No progress whatsoever. What now? Won't you give me even a glimmer of hope? Things are getting worse by the day. I have to find a way or we'll all be in danger. But I... If all this research comes to nothing, what then? Sooner or later, it'll be my neck on the line.
Oh, she's sweating.
But could he really bring himself to kill me? No. Surely he wouldn't have the heart.
Oh, let's get out of here, please. Okay, at least the bodies are gone. Oh, wow. This reminds me of Doctor Strange.
Why
No.
won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live?
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen.
Once the seeds of doubt are planted, you can't help but be paranoid of the worst case scenario. And that's the truth. If there are no bodies, that means Rary is a really efficient cleaner. I think they mentioned he was like really clean with... Hello?
If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this, would we?
Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Oh my gosh.
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them just like usual. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too.
Don't cut me off soon. Okay, Jua. Is it after this sequence?
Wait. That's...
Felindis? No. No! Why? But you bear no mark of the Crimson Moon. How could you possibly have anything to do with them? It cannot be! A diluted bloodline. Carefully concealed. I see it now. You've been living in the shadows just like me. What a fool I've been. Numbing myself with talk of justice. Even imagining my friends would back me up. But in the end, Irminsul. Finster King! How far are you going to take this? From the direct bloodline to secondary offshoots? And then what? Today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow? Will you not rest until everyone down here is dead? No. This cannot go on. This is where it ends.
Okay, well, I guess we know what his tipping point was. Stone Curse now? Oh, I'm sorry, Tiff. Just like the ones that become Hilichurls? Wait, for what becomes Hilichurls? Remember when you accidentally called King Ermin's soul? His full name is Irminsul, as in the tree. Ah. Or Velfanir planted it to screw with Rarir.
Emotions are like a raging torrent that surges through the mind. More often than not, if you try to hold them back, you'll be swept away by their unstoppable force. And if you try to ignore them entirely, you'll end up tearing yourself to pieces.
Thank you for the wisdom, Nefer. Mochi, that's actually the ads. I don't know if you can hear me, Mochi, but that's a good point. Sounds like a plan to me, Rarir. This is where the stream ends. This is getting intense. It is very intense. Literally, this cannot go on. This is where it ends. And then we end right here. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. We can leave the space. If we leave... Wait. Not the ads. I'm sorry, Mochi. You can go have one more cutscene if you want. Okay, yeah, let's do it. But then after... Okay, gotcha. Wait, but do we have to go through all these cutscenes again if we leave the space, Jua? Or will it take us back into the last cutscene, or after the last cutscene that we saw? No idea. Awesome. Let's find out together. We're gonna do one more cutscene.
You're really letting me go?
Oh. Hang on, I'm gonna wait a little bit. Since the ads are almost over. So that people can still see what happens here. Tiff, did your stomach hurt from the food? Did you eat too much, or was it just not good food? So his full name is Irminsul, is in the tree. Does he become the tree, or is the tree named after him? Also, Mochi, if you're back, I agree. That sounds like a good theory. It would make sense if Ved planted it. You're free, welcome back, Mochi. I was just saying, I think that you're right. That's a good theory, that Ved would have planted the document there. Because why else would it have been there? Right? Like, surely people would know. Like, whoever prepares the documents would know that Felindis is his fiance or girlfriend. So it would have to have been done intentionally, and there's no one with the motive behind it without saying anything than Verofinir. No idea how Irminsul was named. I guess we'll find out at some point, right? Surely. It's gonna drop you into a puzzle thing, and you have to press escape to leave. Assume you have at least be after the cutscene that gave you the chest. I think so. You're probably right.
I am. As long as you can guarantee that no one will find you.
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. No one will know I was here. But what about you?
Me?
If you let me go, you won't be able to complete your mission, will you?
Thank you for the noobs.
Good point.
The king has a motive.
Case, maybe you should stay.
Oh.
No, please! I just want to see the outside world again. To...
Go on living?
Yes. I know you're a man of your word. So please, just let me go.
If I let you leave, what will become of me? Just kidding. Go, now. But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught. We'll be seeing each other again very soon if you do.
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedifilnir.
Knew it. Yep.
What are you trying to do? Break me down?
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not abandon Thelindis.
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now I know exactly whose it is. It's Vedifilnir. He won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps trying to manipulate me like a puppet. What's his game here? Tell me then. What will this moment of opportunity look like? And no answer. He's like a ghost. Always disturbing me when I'm on edge, but never answering when I need him most.
So, the Eclipse Dynasty was purging, well, massacring the descendants of the Crimson Moon. And it seems like it was all connected to the Vinster King's research. The King's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Conria hanging in the balance. No wonder every aspect of Rerir's life was so unstable. And it looks like this Thelindis, Rerir's would-be fiancée, herself belonged to a sub-branch of the Crimson Moon Dynasty's descendants. It almost defies belief that a couple like them could hide the truth from each other for so long.
Yeah.
If the Vinster King hadn't intervened in such a drastic way, they might have gone on deceiving each other for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, probably.
And why does Vedifilnir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? This guy kept more secrets than I ever imagined. The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of someone's memories, you only ever see the parts they're willing to let surface. Time for something a bit more creative. We've been inside Rerir's mind this whole time, building up a picture of his psyche. There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out the rest. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction, part simulation, part reasoning, but it's usually pretty accurate. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Rerir has really been hiding.
So this is the puzzle, Jua, that you mentioned, right? Gotcha. Okay, so we're going to leave out of this.
Rerir, are you there?
Let me read it real quick, because I don't know if I'll be able to read it again, and hopefully I can retain it long enough. for next stream. So moving pieces consumes action points. When all your action points are used up, you'll be returned to the previous save point. When a piece moves to a square with this marking, you'll gain the corresponding number of action points. This square will also become the latest save point. Got it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so we'll leave out of this. And hopefully it just drops us back into at least the cutscene right before that. Okay, well. I don't feel good about any of this. We need to do... Can we do some Nefer pulls? We get 2, we can get 1. What about standard? We got a 10 pull on standard. Niche, welcome in. Thank you for the care package. I need it right now. This story is incredibly dark right now. But yeah, how are you doing, Niche? Okay. Let's see if we can get enough to get 2 more out of this. Ooh. Hi, Auroron. Is that enough? Oh, it's perfect. It's just enough. Okay. So, let's recount the pity, because I've forgotten already. 5, 10, 15, 20. 15. Okay. That's rough, actually. 15. Alright, we'll try it. We need... Who did we put in the party last time? Remember. This part? Yeah. Welkin? Yeah. Uno just got back from dinner with the party. Hey, nice. Hope dinner was well. And yummy. Hope I'm doing well. I have been, aside from this incredibly dark quest. No, but things have been going well. Yeah. Lost your 50-50 gene? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I can't. There's nothing to say there. Let's see. Who do we put in the party? Where did Lauma go? There she is.
Follow me and bask in the soft light of the moon.
Or did we? No, we had. Did we have the cat girls last time? I think we had the cat girls last time, didn't we? There's Lynette.
Is it time for a magic show?
Kirara.
Thank you for choosing Comedy Express.
Isn't there a third one we could add? Liggly, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? And Kiros, welcome in as well. Hope you're doing well. Thank you guys. How's it going? Here, let me give you... or Jewel, can you take care of the shout out, please? Liggly, how was your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. VL to it. Thank you, Joa. How was your Genshin, Liggly? What were you up to? Welcome in. Let me see all the names, all the new people. Welcome in. Volcanova, Captain Corvaz, Cobalt. Welcome in again. Vanilla. That's an awesome name. Kozulkowi. Noivern, welcome in. Knife Ear. How y'all doing? Stalking you. Thank you for the follow, Kozulkowi. Never left, just here. Good dailies as usual, and then some babyest account of all exploration. Nice. We just took a stopping point for the really dark part of the Archon quest. I don't know if how far you are. I think you're probably caught up at least on one of your accounts, right? But we just hit a really dark part of the Archon quest, and we're actually backing out and doing some Nefer pulls real quick. We're gonna do a single 10 pull because that's all we have. And then I was actually gonna raid out to someone else, so it'll be like a double raid. You remain stick together, nice. All caught up, nice. Gamba, yes, we're Gamba. Surely we have more luck now. Wait, Liggly. We're basically pulling for Liggly and Genshin, so this is actually perfect. Okay, someone give me a team comp for the wishing ritual. I was thinking Lauma and then some other people. I thought maybe the cat girls, because, you know, it's Nefer. But I'm not sure if that's the right way to go. Got raided before leaving? Nice, so it'd be a triple raid then. The raid train just keeps going, heck yeah. I love this to pass because you nice. Currently like halfway through viewing Rare's Memories in Act 4. Yep, thank you, Joe, for the, like, exactly where I am. Green equals you, true. No, but like, I keep seeing Nefer, and half the time I'm like, it really does look like Liggly a little bit. I keep thinking of the clip of you when you first saw Nefer in the Not Cry trailer. Gonna be the third raid for some of us. Nice. Alright, so let's see. Never like true. Okay, so who do we... I don't know who like we should put in the team comp. Maybe we add like people from the actual Archon quest here.
Fight by your side.
Instead of just the cat girls. But I don't know who else would go here. No one else really fits, I don't think. We don't have anyone else, right? Or am I crazy? If it's you, should have husbandos. Oh, you're so right, actually. You're so right. Okay, so we're going to do this real quick. Liggly, do you have any specific husbandos you want added? I'll add some, and then you tell me if I need to change anything. I'm just gonna add some as placeholders for now. Who else do we have? Auroron. Okay, these are the four I have just chosen randomly. Traveler. Dory would make some sense. I think we had Dory in the last team comp, right? Noel spotted? Yes, yes. Fellow Noel enjoyer, I hope. Arlecchino, I know. Yelan. Oh, you're right. Wait, that was okay. So the last team, I remember. Thank you for helping me piece together the last team comp we had, everyone. We had Lauma, Yelan. No, Lauma, I know. And I think we were supposed to do Yelan. And I forgot. I had forgore. Turn the mannequin into a gecko, make her dendro simple. You're so right, Cobalt. I think you've seen the anecdote, but you can drop Yelan as well. I have seen that that anecdote. I accidentally triggered it and could not leave it. The men are invading. Perfect. All right, cool. We'll do this one. Hey, Coffee, welcome in. Chongyun. Yelan and Never is a whole drama in itself. It really is. Jewel, can I get a shout out for Coffee, please? Just noticed Noel main is a Twitch tag. Yup. It's been there for, I think, a year now. Is there a Eula main? Probably. Thank you, Jua. All right, so here's our team. Here's our team for Oh, that's. Yep. Cool. Thanks. Thanks, Flints. Okay, so we have just enough for 110 pull. Prage. And this will be 15 to 25. No. No, my luck. Where is the luck gone? We got a Singcho. And the free wish. You know what? Let's do it. Let's try the good old-fashioned, the good old single pull. Surely, right? Instant cat. Flins, please don't set the curatorium on fire with weird fey magic. Yeah, I would appreciate that, Flins, if you wouldn't do that. Steal the title to take Miko main? Do it. You got this. Alright. He's doing the single wish gambit. Surely the single wish. Right? 26 pity? Okay, well. We don't get streamer luck anymore. Streamer luck is a myth over here in this corner of Twitch. Cobalt, thank you so much for the 3 stream streak. You can count this high. It comes and goes. It really does. But like, maybe I just remember the bad luck because it just usually is like my average 5-star pull or my 5-star pity is 76. It's really rough. All right, well, we tried. Thank you so much for the follow, Vanilla. That's a really cool name. Just pull 5 stars? You're so right. Why didn't I just pull 5 stars? I didn't think of that. Oh, you know what it was? I think Aurora should have also been a 5-star husbando. Do I even have any more 5-star husbandos? Who could it have been? Tartaglia. And yeah, that's kind of it. I don't know if you count like the ones that are not tall as husbandos, but yeah, that would be basically it. Oh, Novelette! And Ito, I guess. I forgot. Okay, well, glad you like it, yes. Xiao? I don't know about that one. Ito, oh, you should go with Ito. Man, you're right.
I am the man!
Yeah, you're so right. Just have better luck, it's not hard. Man, I should be learning from chat. Thank you guys for setting me straight and telling me just have better luck, Fivehead. You're so right. Niblet is the embodiment of okay, okay. I think on that note, Cobalt, okay, thank you for the hydrate, Cobalt. Ito is a bro. He really is a bro. Alright. Alright, we're gonna find someone to raid now. Alright, we had the Dark Archon quest. The Dark Conquest, if you may.
Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
Well said. Well said, Flintz. Alright, and with that... Oh, he's setting everything on fire again. Alright. Quadruple raid? Surely. Alright. Who do we raid this time? Maybe, let's see who's also maybe doing some Genshin? Or perhaps even... Who would be... Let's see. Time for the first reverse stream pull, where the streamer is in need of luck, so they ask a viewer to pull for them? That'd be really funny. Being sent everywhere, yup. Reverse stream luck was having a 4-chain raid. Traveling the world in 80 days. First toast, then legally now null, the span of like 15 minutes. Alright. Anyone have any suggestions while I look? While I take a look here. I see someone that we've raided recently. Could always go see a friend. I'm always down to raid a friend. And show them support. Kaya to Kaya. I don't know who that is. Let me look them up. Kaya to Kaya. Who is this? Hundred Line. I've never heard of that game. Let's see. She does Genshin sometimes. Child has been summoned. Codism. I did see Codisms online. One of Mrs. Friends. Oh, I didn't know. Okay. I think we actually rated Code last week too. Just finished your stream. Hey, nice. Wait, why didn't I get a notification that you went live? It's weird. Finish your BG3. Oh, nice. So that means you're starting Genshin then, right? Piplup. Alright, let's see. We might raid someone new. Let's get their name again, though. Alright, yeah, we can go ahead and raid Kaya to Kaya. Alrighty. Alrighty. Cool, let's get the raid message going. Starting Genshin soon, trademark, nice. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Alrighty. Let's go say hi to... Oh, start. There we go. Alrighty. So we're gonna raid Kaya to Kaya. So it's a new person. I've never seen them before. I've never raided them before. So let's go show them some love. Thank you, Nova. I appreciate it. Thank you for everyone for showing up. Thank you for all the raids. Ligly, Sakura. I think there was one more raid earlier. Who was it? Maybe it wasn't. I think I was mistaken. I think it was yesterday. So thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Hope you all have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. I'll see you guys in a few days. And yeah, Raid Train. Raid Train Part 3, Part 4, I think, for some people. I will see you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.